200 Galleria of jewelry stores. What even is a Galleria? Anyway, if you like something at Jarrett's, you'll most probably like the selection at Kay's and Zales as well. Know why? They're all owned by the same company. What a business I'm in. One company has all these different names. Why do they feel the need to do that? Maybe they think you won't notice they sell the same stuff in all their stores. Stop buying this stuff. Buy real jewelry from a real jeweler. Visit me, the real Steven Singer, at our flagship store and find out why most jewelers in America hate me. By the way, you'll have to visit me in our flagship store because it's our only store. On the phone, 888-I-HATE-STEVEN-SINGER. Online, IHateStevenSinger.com. Or at the other corner of 8th and Walnut.
The minute you lay your eyes on the all-new Toyota Tundra Capstone, you'll know it was made to make a statement. With its 22-inch dark chrome alloy wheels made for turning heads, carefully crafted two-tone leather trim seats made for pulling up in style, 12-speaker JBL premium audio made for turning up, plus power running boards made for stepping out on the town. The all-new Tundra Capstone, made to make a statement. Toyota, let's go places. JBL is a registered trademark of Harman International Industries, Inc.
Carrie, can you make sure it is cleaned up?
Restaurant Week has Sanjay's tables jam-packed.
Can somebody please refill the...
He needs more servers to keep these new customers coming back.
Let's keep these tables turning as fast as possible, okay? Gonna need to hustle.
Indeed can help him hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Our hiring platform instantly connects you with quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Get in zone, AutoZone.
Welcome to AutoZone. So you need to change your oil. Right now, you can get 5 quarts of Valvoline Daily Protection or Valvoline Max Life High Mileage Motor Oil with an STP oil filter, plus an STP air filter or cabin air filter for just $36.99. Visit one of our 6,000 stores or order from AutoZone.com for same-day store pickup or next-day delivery.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
Meet Allison, teammate at Truist Bank.
Hi.
She was born to care, and she always had your back.
You could say that.
Like that time back in the mid-'80s when she spotted Stacy Kaminsky with her new perm, and a car was coming, about to hit a puddle. So Allison jumps in front of the splash, just in time to protect Stacy's fresh curls.
Look, I had to do it. A wet perm just doesn't work.
Today, Allison's a teammate at Truist, the bank that starts with care. When you start with care, you get a different kind of bank. Learn more at truist.com/care. Truist Bank, member FDIC.
Let me be real with you people. The casino games on my Caesars Casino app are real. The slots are real. The blackjack is real. It's just like you're in a casino for real, which is awesome. But if I'm gonna be real, you can't feed other players to the Tigers when they win, and I miss that. So download the Caesars Casino app.
Download Caesars Casino app. Must be 21. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369.
WPEN, Burlington, Philadelphia, a Beasley Media Group station. Home of 76ers basketball and Flyers hockey.
Plug in.
97.5 The Fanatic, Philadelphia. It's time now for Cuz Radio.
What up, Cuz? Deshaun Jackson gets a block. Are you kidding?
Talking with the Cuz.
Go Cuz. How you doing?
Stairs rips one into the night.
Stolen by the doctor. Yes, he's got it. Here he comes. Ray rocked the baby to sleep and slam dunk.
Look, Cuz, don't even try it, okay?
Now here's Anthony Gargano.
Why don't you get the hell out of here, Cuz?
I agree.
I can't even give you a good morning, mother fathers. I can't. I know it's Friday. And Friday, I'm always upbeat. But I can't. I feel horrible. Like, I can't even explain last night. I can't fathom it. And I want to just play the sirens. I do. I'm going to just hold off for a moment. But if you ask me right now, I'm in that kind of mode of pressing the button. And I said there's no way in the world I could foresee myself pressing a button. But last night was a travesty. I mean, I still don't understand it. And here's my big worry. Like, listen, I can completely explain away certain games. I can. Like the Orlando overtime game that came on the heels of the Brooklyn debacle. I think I have a pulse with this team. And I could explain that loss away. That's the double hangover. Like, you came out, you had so much riding on Brooklyn. You can lay the big fat egg, and then you got to go to a plane and go play a bad Orlando team. All right. Circumstances are different. Couple weeks later, they're different. You play Milwaukee tough. I know you're a good team. Okay? I know you're a good team. You played Milwaukee tough. You lost at home. Okay. You got to turn around, go on the road. You're in Detroit. There's no excuse for last night. There's no excuse. There's none. There's no excuse in that they had a big lead again. They had a lead. Like, they were in control. And what is really, really disconcerting is they can't finish. I've been trying to resist this notion because if you can't finish, you can't win. They couldn't finish. They couldn't finish against Milwaukee. Okay, well, we went through it in early part of the fourth quarter. Okay. Last night, they get outscored 29-15 in the fourth quarter. 29-15. They scored 15 freaking points in the fourth quarter. Now you're going to go, well, maybe it's, tired legs. No. You get outscored 29-15. You give up 29 points. I like Cade Cunningham. I think he's a good ball player. He is a good young talent. You kidding me? Are you for real? For real? You're going to give up 29 points to the Pistons and play no freaking defense? I mean, they start this week. They're in a basic tie for the top seed. Now they're in fourth, clinging to fourth in the conference. You're going the other way. You got to get hot going into the playoffs. This can't be a cold spell going into the playoffs, but worse. Worse than the fact that they don't play any freaking defense. God forbid they play defense on a freaking possession. God, they're just such a woeful defensive team. But beyond that, because I'm still a believer, but beyond that, you just can't get anything done. You can't finish games. What is it? And now I'm starting to wonder and worry. And what is the finish? What is it with that? Because it doesn't matter who's here. Whether it's Doc Rivers, Brett Brown, whether it's Joel Embiid, Ben Simmons, whether it's J.J. Redick, or Dario Saric, or James Harden. They can't freaking finish. They can't finish games. And if you can't finish, you can't win a title. What is it? They need a come to Jesus moment. They now have to look at themselves and go, listen, we can't let that happen. I'll go to the wall for it, right? Like, MVP, Joel, this and that. Listen, you got to finish games, bro. You got to finish the game. You got to learn how to win. There's two things gnawing at me. Like I'm in a straitjacket in a room of rats, and they're just gnawing at me. And It's bothered. And I am. And I'll raise my hand every stinking time. I'll raise my hand. Guilty. I am guilty. I wanted the process. I begged for the process. I did. I begged for it. I wanted it. I loved the process. I believed in pushing the reset button. All those bad contracts, flush them. All the bad uniform, flush them. All that dreck, flush it. Let me be bad, and then let me start over and accrue assets. But is that the culture that's biting me? Is the fact that they can't win? That's what's gnawing at me. Did I create my own existence by losing, and I can't shake it? Is that possible? Lord, I hope to God that's not it. That they can't get over it because losing is in the water. There's been moments, and I go back. This process, I know it's indelible in my mind. I close my eyes, and I could see it year to year playing out in my mind's eye, all the highlights and lowlights. And I go back to the Boston series. If you remember the Boston series, not the one in the bubble, the one where you had Ilyasova and Bellinelli, and you had Boston. Each of those games, they should have won that series. If you recall, they beat Miami in the first round, and then they play Boston in the second round. And, right? I didn't really think much about it because to me, it was the markings of a young team. It was growth. It was what youth has to deal with. Youth has to overcome, right? You're going to lose at the end of games. They were in every game, and they couldn't finish the freaking game, right? They couldn't finish it. And I go, well, it's okay. You know, they got to learn to do that. These are all hurdles that you got to get over. Okay? And then year after year. And whether it's 4 freaking bounces by Kawhi Leonard or not, they still haven't learned how to finish games. They couldn't finish a series against the Atlanta Hawks. And, yeah, you know, you say, well, substitution, and Doc did this. Doc was slumping in his chair. All right. Is it on the players? I love Joel to death. He's my favorite player. He is. I never thought I could love someone like Iverson or Dr. J. I love that kid, man. I love watching him play. I think I marvel at him. He's a unicorn. I don't know. I mean, is he too big to be able to be a finisher? He's got all the qualities of a guy that can face the basket and a guard or a wing. But can he finish? Can James Harden finish? Or is that moniker that's followed him his whole career, is that just the perfect, in a sick twist, is that the perfect thing, the perfect place to come here? Daryl Morey, same thing. These are all people that are very, very good at what they do. But is there something, and I don't know, and it scares me, and I'm just bearing my soul to you guys. Is there something that precludes them from winning, from finishing? I'm asking the question because I'm scared. They have to win. They have to get to the conference finals this year. And at some point, you got to win. Because if this whole processed, meaning past tense, is that, I serious, I'm done with sports. I just give up.
Uh-oh.
I would just give up. If they can't get to a finals through all this, And I'm not just talking this year, but, next year, year after, you have this window. If they can't do it, what are we doing here? I got to get a new freaking hobby. You can't lose that game last night. I don't care. You're tied into the year. Game doesn't mean anything. You got to finish that freaking game. You got to finish it. Hello, Andrew.
What's up, man? We could break down Action Hero, like characters, for 4 hours if you stop watching sports. We could. It was entertaining the other day. I'd be fine with that. Last night sucked, man. And I don't know if it's something in the water with the Sixers. I don't necessarily believe that, but maybe, just maybe, you go from Brett Brown to Doc Rivers. Now, that hire makes sense, even though a lot of people were against Doc Rivers. I know there are people that were questioning the hire from the very beginning. You went and got the splashy guy because you go from Brett Brown to, hey, look, we have Ben Simmons, we have Joel Embiid, we have Tobias Harris, we have capital. We have all kinds of great things going on right now. Let's go with the splashy hire. But then you look around the league. You got Eric Spoelstra, is one of the greatest coaches. He came from the film room with the Miami Heat. Nick Nurse is still doing a bang up job, even though he doesn't have Kawhi Leonard in Toronto. Like, we don't have that gem coach that somebody found or discovered. We have Doc Rivers, and what he struggled with in LA, he's continuing to struggle with here in Philadelphia.
Yeah, but this thing predates Doc Rivers.
No, I know it does.
Listen, I hear you, and that's a separate, and he is an issue, and the way. He had no answers last night, and I don't feel great, okay? So I'm not, believe me, I'm with you. This thing goes deeper, Andrew.
No, it does.
It goes deeper.
But I don't know if it's in the water. I don't believe that to be true because there's not many people left with the Sixers.
Doesn't matter, Andrew. Sometimes it's just it's
buried in the soil of the Sixers.
Yes.
So the practice facility that they built in Camden,
I don't know. Listen,
dirty soil.
You're asking me literal questions. It's not literal. It's figurative. But you get my point. This thing predates Rivers. I don't know what it is, and this is what scares me. It scares me. It really, truthfully, they can't finish games. Now, listen, they're not a good defensive team.
No.
They're an incomplete team. So, in fairness to Daryl Morey, you go get Harden this year to take a shot. This was to take a shot. Let me go get him, and let me take a shot. And believe me, I get it. I loved it. Kid on Christmas morning. You and I loved it.
Mm-hmm. I still do it.
Every day, every Wednesday. You have to. You have to. This isn't about revisionist history saying you shouldn't have done the trade. This isn't about that. My fear, and again, it's an incomplete team because they're a lousy defensive team. All right? They are thin. But they have plenty of players to finish games. Plenty of players, as is, to beat the Pistons.
Yes.
Let alone the Bucks. Like, I love Adam from Germantown. He's a great dude. But he's going to sit here and say, the Pistons are a strong team. No, they're not. They're young. They got a couple decent players. Sadiq Bey's a nice little player. Kay Cunningham's a really good player. That's it. All right? That's who they're a bad basketball team. A bad team that you let take control in the fourth quarter. They ran you off the floor.
Yeah.
That's symbolic. If it's in January, okay. No.
There's 6 games left
this
before
is
the playoffs.
April freaking 1st.
Yep.
And I'm going, wait a second. Was this April Fool's? This freaking game? Was this April Fool's? Did you go out with that fourth quarter? It wasn't midnight yet. It wasn't midnight, Andrew.
No, that actually happened yesterday. And something that I'm really concerned about, and I know that the broadcast, Kate and Ala were mentioning how it was a raucous crowd there in Detroit. They did a couple of cutaways, and there was a ton of empty seats there in Detroit. All right? Why was it that Joel Embiid was swiped like 5 or 6 times yesterday. Is there no communication happening on the court? I'm serious. I don't think it was as loud as how it may have come through the TV.
Right.
Because Embiid, you saw Cade Cunningham. Oh, here he comes. He's going to steal it. You saw this guy, Sadiq Bey's coming from the corner. He's going to steal it. It was like 5 or 6 times in the second half.
You know what?
There's no communication, it seems like.
You know what happened? When that happens, your head's not in the game.
No, it's not.
Your head's not in the game.
It's almost like, it's the Pistons. We'll pull this one out.
That's where your head's in the clouds. But again, your heads could be in the clouds, but you got to finish the game. Your head's in the clouds in the second quarter, in the third quarter, not in the fourth quarter, not when it comes down to business. I covered in another life, okay? I covered Michael Jordan. And the reason why I gush all the time about Michael Jordan and, say whatever you want, and this is not a debate about LeBron or Kobe or anything about it, but Michael Jordan, reason why he never lost a championship run, once they won the first, and he lost one before against Detroit, the whole thing. But once he went on that run, I never saw anybody who was more of a killer. He was a killer. A killer. He was a competitor and a killer, and he refused to lose. Now, I heard John talking about that Tampa game. And listen, there's nothing against Donovan McNabb. I thought he was a terrific quarterback, the best quarterback in Eagles history. What he wasn't was a killer. What he wasn't was clutch, money, a killer. I want to win so bad that I hate to lose. I hate to lose more than I want to win, right? And this team needs to hate to lose. They need to hate to lose. They need to find that. All right? You've gotten rid of Simmons, who was afraid to win. Follow me. Afraid to win. You got rid of it. All right? You cut that out of you. Last night, you got to win that ball game. You got to bear down in the fourth quarter. And you got to go, you know what? You guys, you ain't going to beat us. You got to ball out. I don't see a ball out team. I don't see a team who's ready to ball out and win. And that scares me. We'll discuss it. I'm in not a mood.
Nor should you be. Nor should anyone be. This is no Aaron Rodgers RELAX. This sucks, man.
Can't go in the playoffs like this.
No. You only got 6 games left.
You're not playing anybody.
Yeah, you got to rest guys.
Yeah.
You have to try to figure out what's wrong while also resting guys in the next 6 games.
This isn't anything structurally. Like, we know what they do, right? Defense is 1-2, okay? When you play defense, that's 1-2. So I don't want to hear, we're not a good defensive team because you don't have good defensive players. Bleep that nonsense. Bleep that noise. Bleep that junk. Defense is 1-2. Rebounding is 1-2. And in the playoffs, and that's it. The rest of these games don't even matter. Seeding doesn't even matter. You got to freaking win. And in the playoffs, we're going to find out who you can measure as a winner.
All right.
Let's talk about your lawn. Natural Lawn of America. It's going to get you a beautiful green lawn, lush, fewer weeds, using far less chemicals. For over 30 years, Natural Lawn's been creating green lawns quickly, more naturally, with fewer weeds. Natural Lawn isn't your average cookie-cutter lawn care service. Their certified specialists will assess your lawn, develop a customized treatment plan, feeding your soil with their exclusive organic-based nutrients. This unique approach has reduced chemical use by 85%, creating a safer lawn for your family and your pets to enjoy and frolic. Locally owned, family operated right here in the Delaware Valley. Trust the leader in organic-based lawn care. Get the results you want, the peace of mind you deserve. Natural Lawn. Call them today. Take advantage of the limited time offer. Free seating every year. And they schedule Natural Lawn's full-service program by April 13th. Get your free seeding every year. Call 800-FREE-SEED. That's 800-FREE-SEED. Natural Lawn of America. Greener grass, fewer weeds. Guaranteed.
Fanatic Sports Update.
Well, that sucks. I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this update is brought to you by the Pennsylvania Turnpike. In an emergency on the PA Turnpike, dial star 11 and stay inside your vehicle. The PA Turnpike Safety Patrol, sponsored by Geico, will be there to help. The Sixers were in Detroit last night, and, you know, you kind of hope for a bounce-back performance after what happened against the Milwaukee Bucks, but they could not do that against the Pistons, falling 102-94. James Harden, he had 14 points at halftime. He finished with just 4 points in the second half. Sixers were outscored in the fourth quarter 29-15. So they fall to 46-30 on the season. That was just the Pistons' 21st win on the year. They have 56 losses. Keep it locked here in the Fanatic for all the latest news and information. Tim Legler will try to break it all down for us at 1 o'clock right here, 97.5 The Fanatic.
It's the Cuz, Anthony Gargano. Weekdays 10 to 2 on 97.5 The Fanatic.
Hey guys, Bob Cooney here. And right now, FanDuel Sportsbook, in partnership with Valley Forge, is giving new customers a $150 instant bonus. Guaranteed. That's right. You'll get $150 in bonus site credit, and all you have to do is place your first bet of $5 or more. How you bet the bracket is up to you. You can choose from the money line, totals, props, bets, and so much more. It's been a crazy tournament so far. Lots of upsets. Who are you going with? Are you going with the higher seeds? Do you like the people who have made the upsets to keep going? It's so much fun to bet on the bracket. Who would you like to pick to advance to the championship game? Join FanDuel today with promo code Bob. Then you can place your $5 bet to score $150 in bonus credit. Guaranteed. That's promo code Bob on the FanDuel Sportsbook app.
21 plus and present in PA. First online real money wager only. $10 first deposit required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable site credit that expires 14 days after receipt. Restrictions apply. See full terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Are you one of the millions of homeowners who haven't refinanced yet? If so, I'm here to tell you it's not too late. Hi, I'm Wesley Hogan with Westland Financial. Although the lowest rates may be in our rearview mirror, as the economy recovers from the biggest economic shock of our lifetime, rates still remain near historic lows. In fact, with the dramatic increase in home values, this may be the perfect time to put that new home equity to work. Take advantage of our cash out refi program and pay off high-rate credit cards, car loans, or other high-interest rate debt. Or finally make those home improvements you put on hold for so long. Best of all, we can do this with no closing costs. That's right. Whether it's a conventional, FHA, or VA loan, we'll pay for your title, settlement, lender, and recording fees. So call Westland at 888-455-3669. That's 888-455-3669. It's the biggest no-brainer in the history of mankind. 888-455-3669.
Westland Financial Corp is licensed by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania Department of Banking. NMLS number 3304. Not all loans apply. Equal housing lender.
Hey, Becky G, can you play your next hit?
I will, as soon as it's released. But I've got another big hit for you. Did you know that with Xfinity Internet, you get fast, reliable speeds to fit your needs and budget?
Oh, that's nice.
Best of all, you could save up to $400 a year on your wireless bill when you add Xfinity Mobile.
It's official. That's a hit.
Hey, we're on the radio. Now everyone can get the best value with Xfinity. Can your internet do that?
Get started with Xfinity Internet for $29.99 a month for 12 months with no term contract required when you also get Xfinity Mobile. Don't wait. Join the millions who save by getting Xfinity Internet and mobile together. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay and 6/21/22. Restrictions apply. New Performance Pro customers only. Equipment, taxes and fees extra and subject to change. After promo, regular rates apply. Compares pricing of top carriers. Xfinity Internet required.
COVID-19 moves fast, and now you can too. If you feel symptoms, even if they're mild, you should test fast. Test positive and at high risk for severe COVID-19? Then act fast with authorized oral treatments that can be taken at home and must be taken within 5 days from when symptoms begin. COVID-19 moves fast, and now you can too by asking your healthcare provider if an oral treatment is right for you. Learn about a treatment option at treatcv19.com. This message is sponsored by Pfizer.
You're always up for some fun with the family, so you order the essentials, a new board game, some baking supplies, and even a new projector for outdoor movie night. And with the Bank of America customized Cash Rewards credit card, you can choose to earn 3% cash back on online shopping, which could increase to up to 5.25% as a preferred rewards member. Rewards which you can put toward an extra treat that everyone will enjoy, like an old-fashioned popcorn machine. Visit bankofamerica.com/more rewarding and apply now. Copyright 2021 Bank of America Corporation.
Dawn Power Wash Dish Spray. Why let those dishes pile up? Dawn Dish Spray cleans them super fast. Just spray, wipe, and rinse. Baby's taking a nap. Clean those bottles in a snap. Just spray, wipe, and rinse. Dawn Dish Spray, it's a spray for your dishes. Smoothie mess in a blender. Clean it easy, clean it fast. Just spray, wipe, and rinse. Dawn Power Wash Dish Spray. How's it work again? Just spray, wipe, and rinse.
You're the one everyone looks to for answers. Come rain or shine, the job must get done. And you're the one who makes it happen. We get you, Jackie in Fresno, putting your employee safety first. And Manny in Chattanooga, whose local Granger team knows him by name. We're here for you and all the ones who get it done, with 24/7 customer support and access to product specialists to help you find what you need. Call, click Granger.com, or just stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
The only thing better than the PGA Tour level gear you find at the PGA Tour Superstore is getting it for free. Plymouth meeting, don't miss the PGA Tour Superstore grand opening on April 2nd. We're giving away $30,000 in free gear all weekend long. Free clubs from top brands like Callaway and TaylorMade. Free golf bags, footwear, gift cards, and more. Doors open at 9 a.m. Shop with the pros at the PGA Tour Superstore, 2410 Chemical Road.
What's up, guys? It's Andrew. Getting a roof is not easy. Not only can the cost be intimidating, it's also not a fun improvement purchase, right? You're not getting a new kitchen. You're not getting a new deck. You're not finishing the basement. It's a roof. But if you need one, let's face it, you need one. You don't want one falling apart. Don't bother with schmuck in a truck contractors who don't call you back. Trust me when I say to call New Look Home Design. They've been around for years and in multiple markets, not just here in Philly, so they're trusted nationally. They offer virtual estimates and same-day in-person estimates. They'll give you line-by-line pricing, so there are no hidden fees. They'll also do something cool. They provide a 3D rendering of what your new roof would look like. And to top it off, when you buy a new roof, you pay half later and the other half never. Now through April 30th, save 50% on roofing materials and qualify for interest-free financing. So call them today for your same-day estimate. The number is 800-279-5300. Once again, that's 800-279-5300. Online at newlookhomedesign.com. That's newlookhomedesign.com. Tell them Andrew sent you.
More of the Anthony Gargano Show now
on 97.5 The Fanatic.
10 o'clock hour brought to you by Window Nation. Take advantage of Window Nation's 50% off sale on all style windows. Plus, make no down payment with no payments and no interest for 12 full months. Call 866-90-NATION or visit windownation.com.
All right.
All right. Welcome back.
Bad things happen in Philadelphia. Bad things.
Why can't it be easy? All right. Just listen. I don't know what's going to happen in the playoffs, right? But why couldn't it just be, listen, I'm not even asking that you beat Milwaukee on Tuesday night. Just don't lose last night. Just win the game. Because then, whatever. I'm just going to go into it, and I just, clear the slate. That's your sketch. You clear it, whatever. Let me look at playoffs. But now I can't get this loss out of my mind. Like, how could you possibly call yourself a contender, a real contender, when you go to sleep like that? The fourth quarter. The fourth quarter is when the killers come out. Like,
yes.
Listen, you start the game asleep. You were asleep in the second quarter. You were asleep in the third quarter. Whatever. Fourth quarter, that's when the killers come out.
Yeah, Harden with 4 points in the second half. That's not going to do it for you. Like, when I looked at the box score afterward, I was like, wait a minute, 18. He had 14 at halftime.
Dude, I can't shake it.
Like, I knew I watched it.
Listen, I know, well. Like, I know the history. I know it. I know the history. I know it. Please tell me he's just not a lumper. Please tell me this dude's not a lumper. I can't take a lumper. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you. I don't think that he is. I really don't.
I can't take a lumper.
And then he comes up hobbling at one point yesterday in the second half, and I'm like, oh my God, what's happening here?
Johnny the K's a man. All I can't take a lumper. I can't take it. Dude, I don't want to hear about hobble. I don't want to hear no excuses. I'm done with the excuses, Tunis.
No, there's no more excuses.
I can't even call you Tunis today.
That's fine. You can call me whatever makes you feel better. You call me that, all right?
All right.
But yeah, no, I mean, there's no excuses. There's no, like you said in the opening segment, this isn't that Nuggets game was the second game of back-to-back, even though that game bothered me, but, like, last night, there's nothing. There's nothing to grab onto. Because the fourth quarter is when you have your starters out.
Dude.
And you just get crushed.
Dude, like, that's inexcusable. You just can't lose that game like that. You can't. But again, because it speaks to larger things. This isn't just some game in February. Like, now it's like, I want urgency. I want, again, it's about killer sports. Sports, no matter what the sport is about killers.
Yep.
Listen, you want to pop all the bottles you want, eat all the shrimp cocktail you want. You're just a rich guy who plays sports. You want to be special? You got to win. You got to be a killer.
Yeah, and Ant,
you got to be clutch.
What really sucked in that fourth quarter.
Otherwise, you're no better than Simmons, who just wants to eat shrimp cocktail.
That's all he wants to do.
That's it.
What really sucked in the fourth quarter, it wasn't even like they were cold. They weren't even getting good looks.
Dude, they were.
They're falling down. How many times? I tweeted it out last night. It was like they left some of the ice from the Red Wings out there. Like they're going down to the ground constantly.
Dude.
What the hell was going on?
Dude, they were so disorganized. Yeah. They looked horrible.
Look, I'll take it.
They scored 15 points against a bad team.
And it wasn't that they went cold. They had no good looks, like, at all.
You know why? Because they weren't, their heads weren't in the game.
Were they playing the bad boy Pistons last night?
Hey, seriously, if you're Doc Rivers, how could you let that happen?
I have no idea.
How could you let that happen? If you're Doc Rivers, come on, man. You can't let that happen. He's got to be livid. Like, if you're Doc today, the only way you handle this thing,
Sprints.
If you're Doc Rivers, is you better just give him chapter and verse. Like, yo, fellas.
Get on the baseline.
Like, this isn't one of those. Nah, listen, dude.
I know they don't do that.
No. Not even. I know you know. But here's what I would say. Listen, fellas. I don't need to tell you what took place last night. And you got to talk to them today and go, listen, guys. Who are you? What do you want to be? James, you came here. Why? You came here looking for something else, seeking something else. You came to a third team. Why? Because you wanted to win. You wanted to win. Each guy gets it. It's a bias. What are you doing? You can't cry that you can't cry because you got that contract.
No.
All you could do is play hard enough to earn it. Forget if you'd never be worth that contract. Forget it. That's a God bless you got paid like that. But you can deserve it by earning it. By playing hard and playing smart. I mean, this is it. This is low.
Yeah, this is bad, right?
This is where you gotta dig deep.
Because if you don't,
or else
there's changes.
Seriously,
he's shipped off somewhere. Doc is fired. Things change.
Listen, there's no excuse. Listen, are they a complete team? No, they're not. But that's not an excuse. It's not an excuse on the way you play defense. It's not. You can't. That's an embarrassment last night in that fourth quarter. You're not in the game. Where's your head at? We're now in April. Your head should be one place. Shouldn't be in your phone. It shouldn't be in your investments. Shouldn't be anywhere else but the playoffs. This is it. All right, let's talk to our friends. Let's go to the Ish. Ish, you're on 97.5 The Fanatic. Ish.
Hey, Anthony.
What's up, Ish?
Nothing much. Same old, same old.
Yeah, buddy. Man, you sound down. You sound even more down than I am.
Yeah. Forget about it. They ain't going nowhere. If they do, I know they're gonna make the playoffs. Guess what? They're gonna get bounced out too. They ain't going nowhere.
See, I don't want to go right there yet, Ish. Even though I hear you, I feel you. But I this is like the come to Jesus moment, Ish.
Okay.
Right? Like you gotta. This is where you lane base them, and you go, listen. You need to be jarred. Like you got to get awake.
Hopefully they do that.
I know. No, you're right. I hear you, Ish. How you feeling?
I'm feeling all right.
All right. I always worry about you, buddy.
Okay, Anthony. Take care.
All right, buddy. Have a good weekend. Chin up. What's the zap for?
Well, I needed to wake him up a little bit. He's down.
Well, you know.
I just hope that would shock the system a little bit for
Zap me, your mother, father.
Well, it goes through you into the phone, you know.
Yeah, I know. You're using me as by proxy, man.
I need a little more.
I don't appreciate that.
More out of this today.
Michael,
he called to check in. Hey, and how are you? Good. How are you?
He's upset. He just needed to hear my voice. So touch base, the Ish. That's my man.
Enjoy your weekend.
Michael, you're on 97.5 The Fanatic. Michael.
Hey, Anthony, Andrew, how you guys doing?
How you doing, Michael?
Sad day. So, Anthony, we go way back, man. You know, and you embody the spirit, the soul of Philadelphia. And, I go back to watching the Sixers when they had Chet Walker, Jimmy Washington, Hal Greer, Billy Cunningham, Jack Ramsey, the Zinc. Had season tickets right before they got docked.
Yeah.
Me and my mom.
Aw.
Staunch Sixers fan. Anyway, I don't have any solutions. I just have I think an explanation for what's going on with the Sixers.
What are you thinking, buddy?
It goes back to the process.
Ooh.
Okay, when we started that was our downfall.
That's my fear.
You believe, like me, in the sports gods. You and to the lower extent, the basketball gods, right?
Yes.
So the basketball gods said, well, first of all, the sports gods said, losing for the sake of getting better players is not on the agenda. That's a no-no. I don't care. So we are being punished. How else do you explain, right, the Colangelos being forced down us, right? The players we've drafted. Now think about this. The three players, Zahir Smith, right? Fultz.
Right.
Simmons. I mean, one had an allergy, one had a broken shot, and one wouldn't shoot. Have you ever in history?
Yeah, no.
Seen
No, listen, you're right. That's misfits. That's, come see. That's freaks, right?
Right.
Come see the number 1 overall pick who's afraid to shoot.
Exactly. Right. So the guys have been sprinkling goofy dust on this franchise since the process.
Listen, I'm afraid of that, Mike. This is my biggest fear. I won't be able to sleep, Michael.
I know. It's the only way I can explain it. So we need to stop with the beard shirts. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear the song until the season starts.
I hear you, Michael.
I don't want to hear it no more.
I hear you. We won't play until the playoffs.
Yeah, we thought we finally got our white whale, right?
Yeah, Harden.
With a sardine.
Yeah. Come see the bearded superstar.
Right. He needs to cut that thing down to a porn star mustache.
Yeah, go play some ball, man.
Yeah, that's it. That's my only explanation. I don't have any solutions,
I hear you.
but I just have that.
Man, I hope that's not it, brother. If that's the explanation, Michael, we're in some trouble. Thanks, buddy. We're in some trouble if that's the explanation. He's not wrong, though.
Sixer Circus, man.
Come see the bearded superstar. Come see the man who's afraid to shoot. Come see the man who has an invented condition. Thoracic syndrome outlet, or whatever the frick it's called.
Get your collars here. Get your giant collars here.
You're great as like the boy selling the stuff outside the freak show. Get your collars. You do that again.
Get your collars here. Get your collars. I got 1 for 5, 2 for 7, 2 for 7 collars here. Fresh on the inside.
You too could look like Dracula.
I got your circus meat here.
Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord.
Things will be great.
Zaire.
We got Ben Simmons as the meat pies. Get your meat pies here.
Get your collars. Oh, my Lord.
It's like, you know, somebody who may be writing a book. It's going to be like an encyclopedia.
I don't want to write that book, if you know what I'm saying.
It's like 9 it's like 9 books.
It is.
9 versions.
No, it's like Game of Thrones.
Whoever's got to write that book. This is going to be a long time.
I have volumes. I have stuff that I've already written that I won't even use. Because it's not going to make the cut.
I have 76 volumes.
Yeah, but it needs a ending. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
Zaire.
Oh, God.
I hear Zaire. I need to grow a bomber.
Jesus.
I mean, seriously. Come see Furkan, the amazing Furkan. He'll hit all the threes you want before the game.
Yeah. No, he's only on display from like October to November.
Yeah, bro. He's in season. Yeah. He's like a freaking strawberry.
Get to December, they got to put him away.
He's like a strawberry. Like, you're not going to get a strawberry after December.
No.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, God.
Adam, you're on 97.5 The Fanatic. How you doing, my brother?
Okay. Please don't judge my call before, it's actually made. So just let me finish what I'm going to say. I agree with your analysis, but I'm trying to let you know from my point of view. Whether
I wasn't ripping. I just saw it on the screen, and I again, you expound. I didn't mean any disrespect, Adam.
No, you didn't. I mean, first off, you guys are the hosts. You can disrespect me all you want.
No, I wouldn't do that. No, listen, seriously, I would never do that. I was just bringing it up as a point to illustrate. That was it. I sometimes see we use that stuff as vehicles to illustrate a point. That was it.
That's fine. I'm fine with that. Let's move on. I've only got a little bit of time.
I hear you, buddy. Go ahead, buddy.
Other callers are behind me.
You got it.
I'm asking you to please listen to this.
Okay.
When the Sixers first got James Harden, and I know I told this to Andrew, I thought the Sixers were the champs, guaranteed. So if you felt the same way, I was on board with that, and I said, because they have the perimeter defense, and really Tybal and Green kind of do that for them, and they have the interior defense with Embiid. And now they have DeAndre Jordan. But I said they really need a change of pace backup point guard to try and help some of these shooters off the bench make some shots, because Embiid was the one who made the point the other day against Phoenix that they're playing too slow. And the only thing I want to say that I've changed my summary of the Philadelphia 76ers. They seem to be almost exactly what you said in the beginning. The teams, and I'll just say playing better. That's all when I say to Detroit, okay? You want to knock them, tell me they're terrible, that's fine. But I'm saying the teams that they played the Bucks, who are obviously a contender. They played Phoenix. They're obviously a contender. They played Detroit, who is playing better. All these teams have pretty good coaches. And it just seems to me, those are the teams you run into from the second round on. And your analysis is my analysis. The Sixers seem to somehow have trouble executing offensively and defensively to finish the games against those teams, I'll say, playing better with better coaches. I don't know why. I can't exactly put my finger on it. If you want to say Embiid's never won anything, neither has Harden, that may be the reason. But the Sixers are $17 million over the cap. So it's not so easy to rectify this because you'll have to do it with rookies who don't really know the game.
No, they can figure that out. That's not a problem, Adam. I hear you. It's good stuff, buddy. My only thing is, it's not about finishing games against the Pistons. It really is. It's finishing games right now, having a killer mentality, right? It's part and parcel with blowing leads. When you're up. Now, my man Alan, the sixth man, brought this up to me the other night. And he was right. Look, it's the third quarter. They're up 16, 15. You remember, Andrew, against the Bucks?
Yeah, coming out of the half. They had I think it was like a 13.
It was like the middle of the third quarter. They were up at 15. And he goes, listen, this is a pivotal moment of the game, right? Because this is where you extend the lead and you go up 22 so that the fourth quarter is kind of, you blow the game open. And, even if they make a run, they don't have enough time and the run peters out because the lead is too great. Makes sense, right?
Yeah, it does.
That's what happens. Instead, what happens, it goes the other way. The run happens, and then it goes down to 4. They wound up getting it to 8 by the end of the quarter and still blow it in the fourth quarter. But, there's these moments when you got control of the game where you got to stick a friggin' knife through the heart. Right? You got to get the steak. The S-T-A-K-E.
I have the other kind, too.
No. You need to get the steak and a freaking mallet, and you go, boom, right in the heart. And you win the game. And that comes by bearing down on defense, right? It comes with focus. This team, like last night, there was no focus in the fourth quarter. None. Cuz Radio de Tunis. 97.5 The Fanatic.
And this is Andrew Salchunas. Who needs some extra money? We know we all do, right? I just had a baby, so I'm definitely going to need that coming my way, and I know exactly how to do it. At CSL Plasma, you can make up to $825 this month when you donate plasma at any of CSL Plasma's tri-state area donation centers. That's money in your pocket for doing a good deed, right? So it's a win-win. Plasma donations, they help create therapies to treat patients with rare and serious diseases. The donation process, it's a lot like donating blood with a nice chunk of change in your pocket when you're done as a thank you for your time. Up to $825 just this month alone. It's April 1st, so go for it. You don't need an appointment to come in and donate. Walk-ins are welcome at all tri-state area donation centers, including North Philly, West Philly, Northeast Philly, Hamilton and Maple Shade, New Jersey, Newark, Delaware, and coming soon in the Arrow-Mingo area. I absolutely love the people at CSL Plasma. Remember, CSL Plasma was actually the sponsor of our knockout tournament a couple of weeks ago. Renee, her husband Brian, they are incredible people. They're so kind to me, but they're also so kind to the people in the area. They do Toys for Tot drives during the holidays. They also have backpack donations for kids right before the school year. So they do a lot of great things for a lot of great people. For more information, download the CSL Plasma app or visit cslplasma.com. Tell them Andrew sent you when you go. CSL Plasma, good for you, great for life.
Fanatic Sports Update.
Just an ugly loss. I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this update is brought to you by Visit Philadelphia. Need to get away? We all do. It's not how far away you go, it's how far away you feel. Pack light, plan big for Philly. Book your stay. Visit Philly.com. The Sixers were in Detroit last night, and we thought they'd take care of business following their loss to the Bucks, but that was not the case. They lost to the Pistons 102-94. They were outscored 29-15 in the fourth quarter. James Harden, 18 points on the day. He had 14 at halftime. Was only able to score 4 in the second half. I gotta tell the game. It's the update. That sucks. I wish I don't have to, but I do. So 3 straight losses now for the Sixers. Keep it locked here in The Fanatic for all the latest news and information. I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this is 97.5 The Fanatic.
And Gargano, weekdays 10 to 2 on 97.5 The Fanatic. Fanatic Fridays are presented by PumpManPhilly.com. Need a water pump expert for your facility for 24/7 emergency repair or pump replacement? Count on Pump Man Philly, the guys to know to fix your flow.
Make your first wager with the king of sportsbooks and win big during BetMGM's March matchups. I'm Derek Gunn, and download the BetMGM app and place a $10 moneyline wager on any college tournament game. If any team hits a three-pointer during the tournament, you'll win $200 in free bets. Just use code MM200 when you register. Plus, you'll earn BetMGM rewards points that can be redeemed for online bonuses or converted into comps for rooms, dining, and more at MGM Resorts nationwide. Sign up today and use code MM200 to win $200 in free bets if any team hits a 3 during BetMGM's March matchups. Visit BetMGM.com for terms and conditions. 21 years of age or older to wager. New Jersey and Pennsylvania only. New customer offer. All promotions are subject to qualification and eligibility requirements. Rewards issued as non-withdrawable free bets or site credit. Free bets expire 7 days from issuance. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, help is available. Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
One of the greatest players to ever play Call of Duty, Clayster, has been benched by the New York Subliners. Fans immediately jumped to speculation that the incredibly popular veteran player could be retiring. Clayster has come out to say that he won't be retiring and that he's now looking for other opportunities on other teams and that he hopes to be playing for someone new after the major that's taking place late March. Clayster has been replaced by Paul X, and the Subliners currently sit at 2-7, second worst in the league.
The latest esports and gaming news. Find it online at checkpointxp.com.
Progressive Snapshot can save you money based on how you drive and how much you drive. So the safer you drive, the more money you could save. Now, if you didn't hear that because you were yelling at another car while driving, let me say it again. You need to calm down. Yelling is just making everyone as stressed out as you are and letting them all know that you definitely aren't trying to save with Progressive Snapshot. And if you did hear it the first time because you weren't yelling at another car, nice work. You'd love Snapshot from Progressive because it rewards safe drivers. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Snapshot not available in California and North Carolina or from all agents.
Prescription products require an online physician consultation and are only available if the physician determines a prescription is appropriate. Subscription required. See website for full details and important safety information.
Dealing with ED is difficult enough, but the pressure of not satisfying your partner makes it even worse. ED can be tough on a relationship. But at HIMSS, you can contact a medical provider online and, if appropriate, get the prescription medication that treats ED at affordable prices. HIMSS ED medication has the same active ingredients as Viagra, but because it's generic, you pay 90% less. That's right, 90% less. A whole month's supply is just $30, and it's sent right to your home for free in discreet packaging. HIMSS offers the same medication you'd get from your doctor, but without the copay, expensive appointments, or awkward face-to-face conversations. And with HIMSS, every online visit is free, and your relationship right back on track. For a free online consultation, go to forhims.com/joy. That's forhims.com/joy for your free visit. forhims.com/joy.
Eagle Shows presents the Oaks Gun Show this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at the Greater Philadelphia Expo Center in Oaks. Don't miss one of the region's largest gun shows with over 1,500 tables. Buy, sell, or trade. From guns, rifles, pistols, and ammo to military surplus, uniforms, medals, and more. The Oaks Gun Show this weekend only at the Greater Philadelphia Expo Center in Oaks. Minutes off Route 422 in Oaks, PA. Friday 1 to 7, Saturday 9 to 5, and Sunday 9 to 4. Tickets are just $13 a day, or get a 2-day pass for $20. Get tickets at the door or online now at eagleshows.com.
Dawn Power Wash Dish Spray. Why let those dishes pile up? Dawn Dish Spray cleans them super fast. Just spray, rock and rinse. Baby's taking a nap. Shh. Clean those bottles in a snap. Just spray, rock and rinse. Dawn Dish Spray, it's a spray for your dishes. Smoothie mess in a blender. Clean it easy, clean it better. Just spray, rock and rinse. Dawn Power Wash Dish Spray.
How's it work again?
Just spray, wipe and rinse.
Introducing Venture X, Capital One's new travel card for people always asking,
where next?
You earn 10x miles on hotels and rental cars, and 5x miles on flights booked through Capital One Travel, and 2x miles on everything else you buy with Venture X. Plus, receive premium travel benefits like access to over 1,300 airport lounges. The Venture X card from Capital One. What's in your wallet?
Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com for details.
Where are those receipts?
Tax day is nearly here.
I held on to those.
And Chanel is stressing.
Why do I always wait to the last minute?
Her small business needs a bookkeeper to crunch some big numbers.
All these spreadsheets make my head spin. None of this adds up.
Indeed can help her hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Our hiring platform instantly connects you with quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Every dribble, every pass, and every bucket, all in the palm of your hand. Because now you can sign up and bet. No strings attached with Bet Rivers Sportsbook app featuring award-winning customer service. Live in-game bets, live player props, and live instant betting. Bucket to bucket. Don't miss out on all the big games. Get in the action with Bet Rivers Sportsbook. Download the Bet Rivers Sportsbook app today.
Presented by Rivers Casino Pittsburgh. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
WPEN Burlington, Philadelphia, a Beasley Media Group station. Home of 76ers basketball and Flyers hockey.
Plug in.
97.5 The Fanatic, Philadelphia.
The bench unit struggled compared to their.
Well, they didn't struggle. They didn't get a lot of shots, in their defense. I think during that stretch, it was more James, than them. So, it's just a tough night.
Fourth quarter. Dude, this dude better not be a lumper, this beard. I can't take it, man. I can't take it, dude. I can't take it. I freaking can't take it.
It's really sucked recently.
Dude, please. If these motherfathers don't make a run, you got to make a run. Listen, this might not be the year you win it, but you got to make a run.
Yeah, no first-round bounce.
First-round bounce? What? Second-round bounce? What? You got to get to the conference finals. I don't want to hear it. You got to get to the conference finals. He's got to bring Maxey off the bench, dude.
I hate to play it, but
good luck.
Oh, you're gonna go for real? Well, you gonna go Marco on me?
I might, man.
You're going Marco? Good luck to get to the second round?
No, conference finals.
Well, that's what I'm saying, to get to the conference finals, to get through the second round.
Yes.
Good luck!
Yeah, man.
Good luck!
That's where we're at.
Oh, get the what?
Good luck.
You can't go good luck.
That was Marco Bellinelli calling in.
Oh, we are hard Marco. He's got to bring Maxey off the bench, dude. You know that. You know it.
Yeah, it's probably the right move. Get that scoring point. Because here, you know what happened again yesterday?
Yes,
you had a nice lead in the first quarter.
I know. Yes, I know. I watched the mother-freaking game.
Goes off.
I did Cousins Corner up until Devon and the pregame show. I jumped in the freaking car. I had the game on. I'm like, oh, good. I get home to watch the freaking game.
And
like I do every freaking game. And I'm watching, and my jaws hitting the coffee table. And Maslow came in. He goes, Daddy, what? He goes, why are they losing?
You know why, son?
And then bad things happen in Philadelphia.
I snapped at
bad
him.
Things.
Anyway, he's like, I go, they got no killer instinct. And then I said to him, see, this is what I'm talking about, Moss. Stay in the box. I don't want to see you stepping out. Stop bailing. He's like, why are you yelling at me about baseball? Because you bailed on that one pitch. Stop it. He's like, Daddy, the pitch was behind my head. It doesn't matter.
Lean into it. Damn it.
step
I'll
towards
put a cold beer on your head.
the mother-father plate.
That's
Now I do think, thanks to all of our great people, help me with his stance. It's like usually I get him kind of that little soft step toward the pitcher, but to make sure he stays closed, I got him going more toward the plate. This way, his natural instinct will take him toward the pitcher.
I did that
because you won't go toward the plate.
I did that when I was younger.
All right,
so I was a big step out guy.
Yeah, and I'm getting rid of that habit. So anyway, he brings up I'm watching the Sixers. I'm so freaking irritated that when he comes in the room to ask about it, I start yelling at him barking at him. Thank you, about his stance. And another thing,
while you're at it, go on.
No, because I said, dude, the other thing too, I need proper extension when you throw the ball. He's like,
is he stopping here?
Well, no, he's short. I don't know how. I can't even figure out his motion.
Oh, almost like a shot put.
Yes.
Yeah, I got
and he's got a good arm, but when he broke his collarbone, his extension kind of got stunted. So then I started yelling about his extension. I'm like, you don't listen to me.
Now go clean your room.
Do you want to be a freaking loser, or do you want to win?
Anthony Marinovich, everyone.
No, dude, seriously. I can't take this team. I can't take it. I'm
a loser.
Listen to me. When that freaking Ben Simmons, all right, threw his birthday party after they got embarrassed by the Hawks, and he's talking about forbidden rice. I'll never forget that stupid menu of his nonsensical birthday party in his new $18 million house, which is, hey, God bless. You win. You should go live in a palace. Go, bathe in champagne. Go ahead, bro. I'm with you. But when you lose and get bounced out, stick your forbidden rice up your forbidden rear end. AC, what's going on?
Hey, what's going on, Anthony? How are you today?
It was nice to meet you, AC.
Same here, man. Same here. It was great. Great day. Real quick, I'll tell you what, man, you brought some tears to my eyes the other day with that story about your son laying in bed when he was sick and stuff.
Yeah, it's the best.
Made me think back to my dad. We used to lay down. Remember the old NBA playoff games on Friday night tape delay?
Oh, yeah, brother. Yes.
I remember being 6, 7, 8 years old. We laid at night, and he already knew who won the game and everything. But we lay there watching.
That's cool. He had his little boy, man. It was the greatest.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, he would be falling asleep, and I keep nudging him. Dad, wake up, wake up. We're going to watch the game. He's like, he already knew, but at that time.
Oh, it's the best.
It was the greatest, man. And it just brought back a lot of memories, man.
It's funny you said that because there are times when I'll doze off, right? Because I'm up all night. And then me and the boys will be watching a movie. And let's watch the Marvel, Daddy. I'm like, all right. And then they put the lights out. And next thing you know, I'm snoring. And they're going, wake up, Daddy, wake up. This is a good thing in the movie.
Yeah, I know. I'll tell you, man. These are times that you'll never forget. Don't ever forget. It's just great stuff. About the Sixers, do you think? And you know how I feel about Harden and all this. I told you that weeks ago. But do you think that because they don't have a bench and because the starters are, relied on scoring pretty much all the points, and they're playing a little bit more minutes, do you think a lot of times that they could be tired at the end of these games or knowing that, maybe they're kind of lumping up a little bit, choking because they know they have to produce everything and they don't get no help?
Yeah, listen, I think you're right. I think it certainly could be a part of it. Certainly be a part of it. I know it's an incomplete team, but my only thing is, you watched the game last night?
Not really.
Yeah. Well, listen, believe me, whatever you were doing, it was better than this. All right, And your points are really good. My only thing at AC is that they were in the clouds last night. Like there was no focus.
Well, you
got to be able to kill teams. Like you're good enough. You have good enough players that when you step on the throat, like that's legit. That listen, you got to chop the head off.
Listen, you come off that loss to Milwaukee and you play a slop team like Detroit. Now I know they've been playing a lot of close games the last 20 because I pay attention.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I mean, they've been playing well, even though they've been losing a lot of them. They've been covering the lines. I mean, they've been playing really well. You got to go in there and you got to smack them in the face and beat them by 20. You're just if you're going to win the game and struggle, you got to win by 10.
Yes, yes,
and they
yes,
do it.
yes. And that's why you were saying. That's why you were saying it, AC. Listen, you're right. Listen, brother, have a great weekend, buddy. Thank you. Listen, that's exactly right. I don't need you to win by 20. I need you to win by 10. I don't even need a cover. I don't even know. I forget what the line was, but whatever it was, I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about you're up by 6 going into the fourth quarter. I believe it was 6. You're up 6 going into the fourth quarter. I just need you to finish the game.
Yeah. Yeah. Get good looks.
I don't want to sweat. I want, and I'm not even saying blowout. I'm saying at least get the starters out. The 2:44 mark. All right, that's the last time out. All right, 2:44.
Empty your bench.
6. Yes, Andrew.
No.
Yes. Not sweat, let alone lose to the freaking Pistons
and lose by quite a bit. Like that 2-point deficit turned to 4, turned to 8. Turned to 12.
And it was like, in a second, right?
Yeah.
It was like,
turnover. Well, that's what I was so bothered by. It's not that loud. I can't believe that it was actually that loud in Detroit. That there was one moment where maybe it's just Shake Milton, but Shake's man comes off him to go double Embiid. And like, Shake just kind of like stood there. Like, dude, yell! Man's coming. Double team coming. Something! He got swiped 5 times. And I'm like, how does this keep happening?
Yeah.
There's no communication, it seems, on the court.
What's the first thing you learn? 4th grade, right?
Communicate on the court.
When I'm teaching the 4th grade, I was teaching Mossy and little RJ and all the whole team. Talk to each other. Call out the pick. Call out the help. Come on, talk to each other. I mean, this is basic, dude.
Yep.
Basic. Do you want to do morning thoughts or do you want to go? It's up to, I don't really care.
I don't have anything.
Good, I don't either. Thank God. Because I don't even feel like talking about nothing else but this.
MLB The Show 2K22 came out last night.
Oh, did it really?
Yeah, at midnight, so that'll probably...
Castellanos of Philly.
Yeah. Might check that. I was going to check it out this morning, but...
Should I get it for Moscow?
Yeah, probably. You still have 21?
Yeah. What's the difference, dude?
Roster updates.
School me.
Roster updates. And they do little things here and there.
Can't I just download it? Don't they give you like a cheat, like $4.99? I get the rosters?
No, but there are some...
I mean, come on. Why are you trying to get in my pocket
there
all the time?
There are some people... Not MLB related, just people that will update the rosters for you. They put it on the online the server.
That's some good people.
But the servers are only allowed for like a couple of months or maybe a year or something. So you could probably jump on it.
All right. I mean, I'm going to say I got to drop a whole another $55.
Yeah, these games aren't cheap, man.
You know what I mean? Like you're going to come out every year. At least give me something. Like come in with a short version. Even $9.99. When Mossy's going, Daddy. $9.99. That's fair.
You want the brutes?
I do want the brutes. I do.
That's my morning thought.
All right. It's a good morning thought. Let's go to Will. You're on 97.5 The Fanatic. Hello, Will.
Hey, what's up, guys?
How you doing, babe?
I'm good. Before I start, I just want to say congratulations to Tunis on his birth of his child.
Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah, you wasn't, when I was calling last time you wasn't, you was anticipating that. So, and you had the chance to talk to you. So.
Oh, well, I really appreciate that, man. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. But last night's game, man, I'm like, like, what happened to this team? Like, I mean, I have no words right now. I've seen the third quarter. I didn't watch the fourth quarter.
Huh.
But,
you didn't watch the fourth quarter?
No, I was watching
you.
on my phone, man, while I was working. But I mean, I was like,
yeah, good for you.
Like the way they move up and down the court, and like you said, they don't communicate on transition defense, or they don't communicate on offense. Like, you can't have those turnovers like that.
Dude, it's, you know what it is? It's dope ball, right? It's dummy ball. Like, what are you doing? Freaking execute. You know what that is? Lazy. Your head's not in the game. You're not focused. I mean, what the frick? I know it's a long season, but at least finish strong, and then you take off, and then you're ready to go for the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, I want to ask you this, Ant. All right, they still trying to get chemistry together, but last night's loss was unacceptable because James Harden, he's still doing the same stuff I see every night. You're not going to get the calls. Just take it up strong. I said this before to you. Like, he's worrying me to the point where you lose the game. So who you blaming on, Doc or Harden? I mean, something is not right.
Yeah. No, you're right. And you can't. You're always begging. Listen, I get it, right? And in the playoffs, you'll probably get the call, but you got to stop begging, man. I agree.
I mean, Doc right now got to try something different. Like you said, we may need Maxey to come off the bench, but who's starting?
Listen, the rotation needs a jolt. It's short, right? The rotation is short, and that's why Maxey needs to come off the bench. I've been saying it for weeks.
But who's starting, though? Is it, I mean...
Danny Green.
Danny Green?
Yes. Start Green. Listen, you leave him... He can knock down a couple open threes, a couple open corner threes. You stick him in the corner. And then you got Maxey coming in. You got to bring him off the bench.
Yeah, they need a jolt because this bench is killing us. Cause like
and the bridges are off, right? Like, it just doesn't feel right. From the bridge, from quarter to quarter, feels off.
I said that. I've been saying that. It's like, this don't feel right with Harden. The way he's been playing, something's going on with this dude, man. Something ain't right with him.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
I hear you.
And it's like you said, like, the bench, like when Joe Embiid sits down, the other team comes back.
I know.
Like, this loss is unacceptable, man. I mean,
it was ugly. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree, brother. Well, listen, hang in there, babe.
All
right, buddy. Oh, my man, Jerry L. Hello, L. How are you, Jerry?
Yeah, first of all, but once I get done the other side. Bonus salute, Tunes.
Thank you.
Where do you see how nice it is when they call you Pop?
Oh, yeah, that's going to be nice.
Yeah, when they know what they're talking about and they say Pop. Yeah, that's another one. And one other thing. Every time they walk out the door, your money goes right out behind them. Right? Whatever they're doing is costing you money somewhere, somehow.
Yeah.
And
the older they get, the bigger the bundle, right?
Oh, yeah. Those numbers get considerably bigger. It's Andrew. You lose it soon because they only can see their mother for about the next 6 months. Then after that, they'll find out who you are.
That'd be nice. Yeah. I'll reintroduce
right
myself.
Yeah, they look at you and it's like, hey, I like that one over there. She's much nicer. It's a wonderful time. Except the boys aren't having that good a time. Now, last night I had class, so I never saw much of the game. I got in my car and it was the end of the game. I was like, ooh, am I glad I missed that? But, and when you really look at it, he lost 3 guys out of his rotation. Ben,
Ben didn't play.
Yes. Yeah, but when you look at it, he hurts the team in general not being there.
Right.
All right. So you had a great player. You had a functional player because Drummond got you rebounds that you're not getting now. So in a little bit you had there. You lose 3 guys from rotation. you better be a good coach to bring this back.
Yeah, I agree. Except the only thing I disagree with you, I agree with you. I think you're right. But remember, Drummond wasn't there last year, right?
No, I agree, but they played 50 games with him.
Okay, but Ben wasn't here this year.
Yeah, I understand.
Listen, I'm with you. The rotation, it's a lot to overcome. They're thin. I'm not arguing with it. I think you're right.
And listen, I'll sign up for the Harden trade anytime you want.
I said that to start the show. Here's the problem.
Whatever it was, I'm signing up. Right
Of
now,
course.
they didn't even recognize it, and they take two guys that weren't pivotal, but they were intricate to what they were doing.
Yeah, listen, we were in agreement. Here's my source of frustration. You got to finish the game. If you would have watched the game last night, you would have been a lot more irritated. You would have sounded a lot more like me. It was stupid. It was bad basketball. It was not focused, and it was the fourth quarter. They had a lead, Jared. A lead. They're up 6.
Now that against the team, even with that team playing better, that hurts you.
Yeah, I like Kate Cunningham. He's had a nice run lately. But, yeah, you can't lose.
No, you can't give up that lead. But
all right, buddy. You're the family all right?
Hey, what's that?
Everybody good?
Everybody's fine.
Booty?
Yeah, I've been,
how's Booty?
Yes, but Andrew, enjoy yourself.
Thanks, brother.
Don't be a stranger, Al.
Yeah, well, I've been redoing an apartment, so I've been busy for about a month.
All right.
All right.
Well, you're the man.
My wife told me, well, when you're working, why don't you put the radio on?
Yeah, how about it? I mean, not for nothing. I'm supposed to be your boy. 20 years. Jerry's the first guy who ever called me on the medium. And then you ditch me.
I'm not a radio guy. You know what I mean? Like when I'm working.
All right, big shot.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But I appreciate it. Thanks,
all right, see you, bud. Yeah, seriously, I was the other station. The guy, it's my first day. You ready? Guy calls up, goes, "Who's this dude talking about me?" He sounds like he should be cutting pepperoni on 9th Street.
That was Jerry L?
No.
Oh.
No. It was some other guy, boss of my boss. I'm like, oh, I'm a writer. And I was like, I'm trying to give my resume. Yes, I won the Great American Sports Writing. I had the award. And he's like, dude, you sound
Who cares? Talk birds, damn it.
You sound like you should be on 9th Street. All right. And then Jerry L goes, listen, good luck to you, kid. You sound like you're all right.
That's awesome. That's nice.
Yeah.
Hey, see, I don't remember. I had the post Super Bowl, so there was I don't remember the first caller I had.
Yeah, well, it was funny.
That was a blur, man.
But it was like he called the first day I was on the air, and after that dude ripped me, because I was about to walk back out the door and go, I got to go back to the Inquirer, man. I didn't want to do it. I wanted to just write.
I'd say it worked out for you.
Dude, how do they lose? They can't go into the play. They can't be a 1 and a 2 and done. They got to win, choose. You got to at least get to the freaking conference finals. All right, let's talk parks, casino, and sports. Oh, dude, you're killing me, man. You're killing me. Let's talk about the Bet Parks app. Listen, they got great stuff on that Bet Parks app. Final Four, Villanova. Will Jay pull some magic? Because Jay can do it. Jay's got the magic touch. Villanova catching 4.5 against Kansas on the Bet Parks app. Check it out. Final Four, Duke, Carolina. This thing's amazing. It's the sportsbook and casino all in one, right in your pocket. It's got all the same game parlays, a new look, which is phenomenal. You're going to love it. And it's quick, it's fast, it's got great stuff. Everything you need in your sports book right there. Bet Parks PA, Bet Parks NJ. New users get your first bet risk-free up to $750. Use code FANATIC. Again, the Bet Parks PA, Bet Parks NJ. You got to be in Pennsylvania or New Jersey. Gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Fanatic Sports Update. update.
Cover your ears, Ant. I got to talk about it again. I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this update is brought to you by the Whole Foods Market. At Whole Foods Market.
Do you really need to say it?
Yes.
Don't they know by now?
They do, but I have to hit the sponsor and then do a little thing here and there and then say keep it locked on the Fanatic. At Whole Foods Market, get 20% off solely dried mango and mango strips through April 5th, plus an extra 10% off for Prime members while supplies last. Restrictions apply. Yes, the Sixers lost to the Pistons last night, 102-94, outscored 29-15 in the fourth quarter alone. James Harden finished with 18 points, 14 of which came in the first half. Sixers off today. They're back tomorrow when they host the Hornets. Keep it locked here in the Fanatic for all the latest news and information. I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this is 97.5 The Fanatic.
It's the Anthony Gargano Show on 97.5 The Fanatic. The 2022 NFL Draft starts on April 28th. This is another possible pick player profile. Here's Jamie Lynch.
Devontae Wyatt, interior defensive lineman from the University of Georgia, stands at 6'3", 310 pounds. He was a 4-year contributor to the Bulldogs down in Athens, Georgia, but had a bust-out senior season that put him on the trip to the Senior Bowl. He's an excellent athlete inside. If there's an area of weakness, it's his strength in the run game, but we all know how the Eagles love defensive tackles.
This draft report is brought to you by North Penn Mazda. For the 7th year in a row, North Penn is a Mazda President's Award winner, an honor earned only by the top dealerships in the country.
This has been another possible pick player profile on 97.5 The Fanatic, Philadelphia.
Hey, Becky G, can you play your next hit?
I will, as soon as it's released. But I've got another big hit for you. Did you know that with Xfinity Internet, you get fast, reliable speeds to fit your needs and budget?
Ooh, that's nice.
Best of all, you could save up to $400 a year on your wireless bill when you add Xfinity Mobile.
It's official. That's a hit.
Hey, we're on the radio. Now everyone can get the best value with Xfinity. Can your internet do that?
Get started with Xfinity Internet for $29.99 a month for 12 months with no term contract required when you also get Xfinity Mobile. Don't wait. Join the millions who save by getting Xfinity Internet and mobile together. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay and 6/21/22. Restrictions apply. New Performance Pro customers only. Equipment, taxes and fees extra and subject to change. After promo, regular rates apply. Compares pricing of top carriers. Xfinity Internet required.
Breakfast is sizzling at Wawa with 2 for $5 Sizzlies in all your favorite varieties, including the return of the sweet and savory waffle Sizzly. For a double delicious breakfast on the go, choose any 2 varieties, including sausage, egg, and cheese on a toasted waffle, bacon, egg, and cheese on a bagel, the Sizzly burrito, and more. Stop by Wawa and grab any 2 Sizzlies for $5. Available 5 a.m. to 11 a.m. Limited time only. Gotta have a Wawa. Wawa has bold new salads. For dinner, the cheeseburger salad. All of your favorite cheeseburger flavors, beef, cheese, cherry tomatoes, and pickles on a bed of crisp romaine. And the grilled chicken Caesar pasta salad. A classic Caesar salad kicked up a notch with grilled chicken and penne pasta. 2 salads fresh enough to call salad and bold enough to call dinner. Did we just reinvent dinner or redefine salad? Try the new dinner salads, made fresh at Wawa.
Are you one of the millions of homeowners who haven't refinanced yet? If so, I'm here to tell you it's not too late. Hi, I'm Wesley Hogan with Westland Financial. Although the lowest rates may be in our rearview mirror, as the economy recovers from the biggest economic shock of our lifetime, rates still remain near historic lows. In fact, with the dramatic increase in home values, this may be the perfect time to put that new home equity to work. Take advantage of our cash out refi program and pay off high-rate credit cards, car loans, or other high-interest rate debt. Or finally make those home improvements you put on hold for so long. Best of all, we can do this with no closing costs. That's right. Whether it's a conventional, FHA, or VA loan, we'll pay for your title, settlement, lender, and recording fees. So call Westland at 888-455-3669. That's 888-455-3669. It's the biggest no-brainer in the history of mankind. 888-455-3669.
Westland Financial Corp is licensed by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania Department of Banking. NMLS number 3304. Not all loans apply. Equal housing lender.
I'm Serena Williams. You watch me live on TV.
And I'm that voice from movies you watch on demand. DirecTV Stream brought us together to save the world.
Maybe not save the world, but But DirecTV Stream does bring your live and on-demand favorites together.
Your favorites together.
I just said that.
She just said that.
Introducing DirecTV Stream, the best of live TV and on-demand with no annual contract. Get your TV together at DirecTV.com.
Requires high-speed internet and compatible device. Content varies by package and location. Restrictions apply.
You're always up for some fun with the family, so you order the essentials: a new board game, some baking supplies, and even a new projector for outdoor movie night. And with the Bank of America customized Cash Rewards credit card, you can choose to earn 3% cash back on online shopping, which could increase to up to 5.25% as a preferred rewards member. Rewards which you can put toward an extra treat that everyone will enjoy, like an old-fashioned popcorn machine. Visit bankofamerica.com/more rewarding and apply now. Copyright 2021 Bank of America Corporation.
Do you think all premium fuels are the same? Well, your engine doesn't. Shell V-Power Nitro Plus helps keep your engine running like new because it's engineered to defend against 4 main engine threats: gunk, wear, corrosion, and friction. So next time, choose Shell's most advanced fuel ever. It's fuel for thought. In engines that continuously use Shell V-Power Nitro Plus premium gasoline.
You're the one who protects the flock, and that requires an eye for detail. Because when safety and well-being are on the line, it's the details that can save lives. Even when no one else is watching, you see everything. Grainger gets you, and we're here for you, and all the ones who get it done with a wide range of safety products and solutions, plus board-certified safety consultants here to answer your questions. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
We buy any car. We buy any car. We buy any car. Any.
Did you know trading in your car at a dealer could cost you money? A recent study found consumers who trade in their car pay an average of $990 more. So don't trade in. Sell it to We Buy Any Car. Learn more and get your free online valuation now at WeBuyAnyCar.com.
Find out how much your car's worth at We Buy Any Car.
Hello? Whether you're at home or on the go, listen to 97.5 The Fanatic on Odyssey on your smartphone, Roku, LG Smart TV, Waze, and more. That's Odyssey, AUDACY. Check it out now. More of the Anthony Gargano Show now.
On 97.5 The Fanatic.
You have some water? How's everyone doing?
He's a punk.
Spider Rico.
Do you know what a hustler is, Frank?
I try to surprise you, dude. I got a message or an email about this Comic-Con that's in town.
Yeah.
Did you see this?
No.
Yeah, the Comic-Con is in town. It is, I'll tell you.
It's probably at the convention center, I would imagine.
Yes.
So that's a pretty big, those things get packed, dude.
Yes. It's a fan expo at the convention center. April 8th to the 22nd.
Okay.
And there's all these people. It's like, you know, it's monsters and Marvel and all kinds of stuff.
Every once in a while, there's celebrities there.
Right. Listen, look at this. Gaming actors, anime voice actors, industry icons. I mean, it's all this stuff, right? Star Trek, you name it. Ron Perlman. But you know who's in it? You know who's here?
Who?
Apollo.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, that's awesome.
Carl Weathers.
I have a great photo of him.
So I emailed the guy back, Jim DiLorenzo. He's a Villanova guy.
Okay.
And I emailed him back, and I was like, dude, any way you get me Carl Weathers. I said, we talk about him. For some reason, I don't even know why, right? But he comes up and
it's one of the few movies that I've seen.
Right.
And I know a lot of the lines.
And we do the bust out one, so it's not, and it's just part of the thing. And I just want to get him on just to go, yo, it's Apollo. Hey, Apollo.
So I'm sending you a photo. I
love Apollo.
When they were in the draft, when the draft was here in Philadelphia, he was like a celebrity host for the NFL Network.
Yes.
So I had
That's
him
right.
on with the midday show at the time.
Yes.
And I was like, "Hey, Paulo." He gave me a nice smile. And I snapped a photo of him.
Yes. Oh, it's a good picture.
Yeah, it's great, man.
You look sharp. He's still sharp. He's in good shape.
Oh,
dead
yeah,
shape.
definitely, man.
Paulo's the man.
Here, I'll also send you another.
Well, the postman has his tickets for.
Send you another photo from that weekend.
The postman has his tickets for the expo.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah.
cool. I just sent you another photo from that weekend.
Here you go. Ah, my God. It's Carson.
It's the Cobra.
Oh, my God.
Nice photo with a mom and her son.
Wow. It's a shame. He looks so normal there, too.
Yeah, right? He does.
He looks like a normal, he looks like a good dude, right? Did you see what the Colts said about him?
Yeah,
they were like,
dude.
Irsay, when owners speak, right, at the owners' meetings just got underway they just got concluded this week. Irsay said he could not wait to get rid of him, that they had to get rid of that mistake right away, correct that mistake.
Yep. Yeah, they ripped off the Band-Aid real quick.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, there's something up with that dude, man.
That's strange. Strange.
And I heard Giant of the K and the morning crew talking about him yesterday when I was pulling up to the hospital, and John reminded everyone that it's not like he had a bad season last year, Carson.
No,
he just had a lot of ridiculous moments. Remember the left-handed pass in his own end zone that was returned for a pick six, and then of course losing to the Jags at the end. He missed time because of COVID. There was a lot that went on with that dude last year, and it was just. And now he's in this division, man. What's that reaction going to be for a brief moment taking away from the Sixers? His first game back at the Link, what's that moment going to be like for him?
I know. I don't know. It's a great question.
Is he boo worthy? He did get you to a position to win the Super Bowl. Now he won it out, but is he boo worthy?
Yeah.
80,000 strong?
I don't know, too. Really? I vacillate.
It's not Ben, right? When Ben came back, I mean, there was prepared chance.
All right, so forgive me because I just got this notice. This can't be true. This can't be real. NBA, you know who Wozni Lambre is?
I read it yesterday. I don't know.
Who is that?
Never. He does stuff for the Ringer. Yeah, somebody's upset with
Wozni. I don't know Wozni.
I don't know the guy's name. I read the quick
WOSNY.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
So there's a report. He says some Philadelphia Sixers players are not feeling Doc Rivers. And they write a story about it. The Sixers head coach Doc Rivers in his second season with the team, but he reportedly may not have a ton of support in the locker room. According to NBA insider Wozni Lambre, I don't know who he is.
I don't want to discredit his work, but
I'm just saying I don't know who he is. So I'm just letting you know. Some players aren't, quote, feeling Rivers and his coaching style. I'm hearing guys are not feeling Doc. And his rotations, his philosophy, what he's doing, guys aren't feeling it. Who is he? Is he how would he know?
He claims that he's connected with some people inside the Sixers locker room. A lot of people are making the case that it's Danny Green because he's a podcast guy, but it's not the same podcast.
Oh, so this
network.
guy's a podcast guy?
Yeah, for the Ringer.
Okay.
Which is obviously a big. Their number one sport is basketball on that website. I don't know, man. He mentioned that I think the youth was a big part of it. So what? What if Paul Reed's the one that's saying something? I don't think this is Embiid or Harden. I really don't. But it is interesting that this was a day after Embiid had his comments about Doc post-game Bucks, where he said they had to stagger the minutes a little bit better.
I mean, I don't know. Listen, somebody's report's not my report. I don't know the guy.
A lot of people sent it to me yesterday, and when I read it, I was kind of like, all right. And the guy even said in the clip, he said something to the extent of, I don't even take this that seriously, but this is what.
Yeah, but see, that's a problem though, because that becomes this whole thing. This is why journalism. See, this is not journalism.
No, it's not journalism.
But this is a problem because it's under the guise of journalism, and the next thing you know, it's treated like it's a legitimate story. There's a headline. They put a headline on it.
Mm-hmm.
Sixers aren't feeling Doc. All because this guy says, who I've never even heard of, is connected to something in the locker room. I mean, look, it could be true. I don't know. But like you said, there's context about everything.
Yeah, he himself
Is Danny Green going on to get enough minutes? I don't know. So I'm not feeling Doc?
Or is Paul Reed not getting enough minutes?
I mean, or is it just like these? The worst reported on sport is the NBA because people just throw stuff there. And then you got the whole clutch situation. It's bizarre, dude. Bum in Levittown. What's up, Bum?
What's going on, fellas? How y'all doing?
My man, Bum.
Good to talk to y'all once again. I'm feeling about the same way y'all feeling last night. And I hate to say this, but y'all know who Deontay Wilder is, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. So the Sixers now got the Deontay Wilder scouting report, where Deontay Wilder had a beautiful record. You know what I'm saying? And, the Sixers, same thing. On paper, they look wonderful.
Right.
But the scouting report is he's going to hit you one good time.
Yeah.
If you get through that one good hit.
Yeah, he melts. Yeah.
And that's the Sixers. The Sixers either hit you when we first got Harden, they wasn't hitting you at the beginning of the game. We was usually down by double digits at the beginning of the game. And then we'll come out in the second half and hit you with that punch. Now we're hitting you with the punch at the beginning of the game. And we're going up by double digits. And then the teams are weathering that storm. And then it's, the pace just stays the same and the teams take advantage of it. So I don't know what happened have y'all ever seen the movie Kicking and Screaming?
Yeah, actually. My kids love it.
Yeah, one of my favorite Will Ferrell movies.
Well, listen, one of the kids in the movie's named Massimo.
Yeah, exactly. One of the Italians.
Yeah, that's my Massimo loves it.
Yeah, and that to me, that's become the new strategy is pass it to the Italians because it's like you either get it to Embiid or Harden, and nobody plays with the same energy, the same focus, and all of that they play with when Embiid or Harden's out. The two biggest energetic games of the year was the game against Memphis and the game against the Heat that they just won. And those guys coming off the bench, nobody on the bench took more than 3 shots yesterday. Nobody.
Yeah, but
the Sixers.
Go ahead. You look at the bench. I mean, the bench isn't any good.
I know, but my thing is we don't have the consistent shooters to be. We're 27th in possession. We took 69 shots compared to 8.
No, I know. I said that leapt out. Yes, you're right. That leapt out, Bum. Yeah.
Now, my one last thing that is the biggest indictment, and I hate to say because I like Doc, but it's the biggest indictment on Doc, is why does the Sixers offense seem to move better when Harden wasn't acclimated to the offensive scheme than now when he's gotten more practice and he is.
I don't understand it. I hear you. You know what? It's a great question. It is. I don't know. Is it because you played Minnesota and the Knicks?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I don't know. It's a great question. No, seriously. Yeah.
It just seemed like they had a better flow.
Well, Bum, I hear you, brother. Good stuff. I don't know. I don't have the answer. But you're right. The offense, I don't know, the spacing that the offense had. Now, it's weird because one of the byproducts, and again, this is another reason why I want to bring Maxey off the bench. It feels like it's either Tobias or Maxey. When's the last time that Embiid, Harden, and Tobias and Maxey all had good games together.
Been quite a bit.
Has Tobias and Maxey both had good games with Harden and Embiid? Because it feels like one game is Tobias, one game it's Maxey.
Yeah, we saw that against the Bucks. Tobias was great, but then Maxey was not really much of a factor.
Maxey needs to come off the bench.
Yeah, I don't think you're wrong. Here's that full quote, by the way, from that podcast, because I read the same link that you got, and it was just like a little blurb.
Yeah.
This is from that Lambre guy. A few weeks ago, because I'm decently tapped in with the player side of what's happening with the Sixers, though I don't know anybody in the Morey administration, I'm hearing like, man, guys are not feeling Doc. His rotations, his philosophy, what he's doing. Guys aren't feeling it. To me, sometimes you can chalk it up to be like, I should be playing more. That's every NBA player. So I'm like, I'm ignoring this. The Sixers are in LA last week. I'm out and about getting dinner, and I run into somebody who's close to the team. I'm like, sorry, but I can't pick you guys to go to the finals this year. His response kind of raised my eyebrows. Neither would I. Oh, okay. Maybe that's hyperbole. Maybe you're having a bad week. I'm not even thinking about it. But this is a running tally of what's going on down in Philadelphia. Like.
L.A., this is when they were playing the Lakers and Clippers?
Yeah, he was in L.A., so I guess that's the West Coast trip when they won both games.
Who's that, Shea? I don't know. Who else? Who was crying about playing time?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't think it would be Danny Green. I honestly think it would be one of the younger players. Or Korkmaz.
Okay. Maybe. Well, all right. I don't know. I have no. Let me get Jerome.
That's why I didn't make much of it.
Jerome, what's happening, my man?
All right. How you doing?
What's going on, baby?
They need somebody like Andrew. Somebody to be an agitator, be in the locker. Say some kind of like choice things off the cuff. And if somebody get heated up and say, you know what, I can't do it on him. I'm going to do it on the guys that's around. Your thing as far as Maxey coming off the bench, that is out of the box. And unfortunately, our head coach isn't an out-of-the-box thinker. Whether or not those rumors, whether somebody's carping, if I had the talent and a young player and was trying to put the time in, it felt as though I could contribute something and not getting anything except maybe a minute or two at the end of the game, which was an insult, I would be feeling a certain way. I think anybody with any pride would. And why you think that I'm like just taking it just as far as Doc, because I mean, when he came here, I was happy, but he talked in double talk with the Australian. The fact that he's not establishing anything. It's like at the beginning of the game, and you're going to not like this, and I'm going to have to go with it as a joke, embargo, big as he is, and it's not like stay down in the block, but like get the fouls early on players. He's going with these fadeaway jump shots at the beginning, and his touch isn't there yet. And Harden is dribbling like crazy, like out of the 24-second clock, and there's no movement. What are we trying to establish? They cannot win unless it's all hands on deck because they're limited at the three-position far forward, whether it's offense or defense. Everybody knows that. And you look at the teams, the Bostons, the Nets, the Bucks. They have players who offensively and defensively can bring it. And the Sixers don't have that. So you're going to have to do something other than just the same old, Glenn. Or otherwise you'll be still pointing fingers at somebody post-game. I appreciate you letting me just vent.
Oh, no, Jerome, listen, I hear you.
This is what is in front of us.
Yeah.
This is the fact. This is the thing in which we have to take and realize. And I understand people work, they have to have an interview, but believe me, I'm down there tomorrow, and I hope I'm on 103. I hope I'm not near them because I don't want security jumping on me. But these are the things that go through my mind. Look, if you're going to lose, fine, but lose going down hard. And it ain't a Philly thing. It's a thing of.
No, I agree with you. Listen, I'm with you. You can't, again, it's March 31st. You come off a tough loss, but you're still within earshot in the conference. Jerome, you're right on. You're right on. You're within earshot of the conference. Finish the freaking game. Finish it. Finish it. Finish it. But somehow, I don't know what it is. Is it in the soil? Is it in the water? What is
it? In the water.
They can't finish a game. They can't step on a team's throats. Step and then grind the heel.
Yeah, I swear,
what happened to the burying teams, burying fools?
Yeah, that doesn't happen anymore. Like, they go to halftime and they're like, all is good. They don't come out of the second half with any sense of urgency, ever, it seems.
Bury. What happened to burying teams? Killing them. I don't mean to be Michael Jordan, or Kobe. But come on. Like, if you're a champion, you bury teams. You cut their throat out, right? Cut their hearts out. Isn't that what Kobe said? I mean, but I got to see that from you in the fourth quarter against the freaking Pistons. The Pistons. What?
Kelly Olynyk, bro.
And, dude, I see that. I see Harden, and I'm worried about Harden. I don't want to believe that he's a lumper. I don't. I don't want to believe it, but I'm afraid of it. I am.
That's a pig that don't fly straight.
Oh, no.
No, it's not that.
Don't tell me. The last thing is my words coming back to haunt me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Jonas,
I hear you.
It's freaking Friday. Can we start drinking now?
I would like that, but no, not yet.
I need something to get out of my, this was bad. And it's one thing if it's next Friday, because it's opening day next Friday.
Yeah, thank God.
The Brutes.
We're 1 week away. I can't wait, man.
Because I'll tell you, after last night, the only thing that would make me smile right now is a 3-run home run from Castellanos.
Schwarber Harper on base.
Yes.
They work deep counts, walks.
Yes.
And Castellanos goes yard.
All right, who's your pick right now? Your number one, you get one choice for your favorite. Like for the rest of the whole season, I'll give you first pick. Who you got?
Favorite is in guy I can't wait to watch?
It's just going to be I want to go your boy.
Oh, JT's my boy.
Okay, you got JT. I'll take Castellanos.
I appreciate the catcher.
I know you do. JT's a good choice. I'm going to take Castellanos.
Okay.
Because you can tell I'm all about Castellanos.
Oh, yeah, of course, man.
I love Castellanos.
He's going to hit 40 bombs this year.
I love his attitude.
Is there a 40-40-40? Schwarber, Harper, and Castellanos?
Dude, the 40 club, dude. Wow, we're not going to be out on Broad Street with 40 doing 40s in the summer.
Every time somebody gets to 40 home runs,
in the summer,
we need to have a 40. How's that sound?
All right.
Throughout the show, crack it open 10 o'clock.
Dude.
Take our time.
Dude, I'm down.
You want to do
Dude, I'm down. I love that.
It'd be sick if two guys reach 40 on the same day.
We'll do the 40 club.
Then we go Edward 40 hands. And we get.
I'm down on the 40
we're just a
club.
Mess. Yeah, man.
All right. Listen, I had a 40 in a while. Let's go. Let's bring it back. Brutes on Broad. It's the only thing right now that's going to make me smile.
Yeah.
Come on, my boys.
Well, you got Kelly Green. Not the team, but you got
I'm excited about that, but
yeah.
You get my point.
Once you get the first look,
dude,
it's 2020,
I'm worried.
It's another year.
See, here's the thing. I'm scared. All right? You want me to bring it down? You want me to tell you the truth? I'm scared. What's that from?
Rocky.
Which one?
3 or 4.
3.
3, yeah.
3. No.
She's at the top of the steps?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, it was on the beach, dude.
On the beach. She's at the top of the steps saying you can't win about Drago.
This is the beach.
Yeah, thanks a lot, honey. How about a little support?
Right? No, you're right. It's 4. It's not 3. I was wrong. It's 4. It was on the beach. Oh, that was horrible.
You can't win.
Yeah,
Whoa, how about a little support?
Right, what's wrong with it? Wait, it was 3, right? Clubber.
Yes, 3.
It was 3.
He was
on the
scared
beach.
with Clubber,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
4 was
I
she
was
was at
right,
the
it's
top
3.
of the step. That's where I got
I
that
hate
mixed
4.
up.
I've never been a fan of 4. I've watched.
Let me ask you something, man.
5 I watched the least.
Hold on a second. Let me ask you
4 I watched the second least.
Do you appreciate your freedom, waking up every morning and coming to work? You know who provided that freedom for you? Rocky did.
You need me on this wall. It was Colonel Jessup who provided the freedom. Come on, Tunis. Everybody knows it wasn't Rocky. It was Colonel Jessup. Cuz Radio, Tunis 97.5 The Fanatic.
And this is Andrew Salchunas, and right now, FanDuel Sportsbook in partnership with Valley Forge is giving new customers a $150 instant bonus guaranteed. That's right. You'll get $150 in bonus site credit, and all you have to do is place your first bet of $5 or more. How you bet the bracket, it is totally up to you. You choose from the money line, totals, prop bets, and so much more. The game that I love most, I've been telling you about it all week, is Duke to cover the 4.5 against North Carolina. Even though I would love to see Coach K and Duke go down, especially to UNC twice now, right? He loses his final game at Cameron Indoor. It'd be great to see him lose his final game against UNC in the tournament, but I do think revenge factor, Duke pulls this one out and they cover the points. Join FanDuel today with promo code Fanatic. Then you can place your $5 bet to score $150 in bonus site credit guaranteed. That's promo code Fanatic on the FanDuel Sportsbook app. 21 plus and present in PA. First online real money wager only. $10 first deposit required. Bonus issued as non-drawable site credit that expires 14 days after receipt. Restrictions apply. See full terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Fanatic Sports Update.
A bleep show last night. That's really all it is. I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this update is brought to you by the Pennsylvania Department of Transportation. Driving requires all of your attention. Don't drive distracted. Be safe, PA. Learn more at penndot.pa.gov/safety. Paid for with Pennsylvania taxpayer dollars. The Sixers were in Detroit last night and lost 102-94. Sixers were outscored in the fourth quarter, 29-15. They fall to 46-30 on the season. The Pistons, that was just their 21st win. They have 56 losses this year. James Harden, 18 points on the night. He had 14 at halftime. Yeah, only 4 points in the second half. Keep it locked here in The Fanatic for all the latest news and information. Tim Legler breaks it down at 1 o'clock right here, 97.5 The Fanatic.
It's the Cuz, Anthony Gargano. Weekdays 10 to 2 on 97.5 The Fanatic.
Nothing takes away from a beautiful green lawn like an overgrowth of weeds. Just when you think you got rid of them, they grow back. Skip the frustration and leave the work to Natural Lawn of America. That's my lawn care company. For more than 30 years, Natural Lawn has been creating green lawns quickly, more naturally, and with fewer weeds. Their certified specialists will assess your lawn and develop a customized treatment plan, feeding your soil with their exclusive organic-based nutrients. Now, this unique approach has reduced chemical use by 85%, creating a safer lawn for your family and pets to enjoy. Locally owned and family operated right here in the Delaware Valley, trust a leader in organic-based lawn care. Call Natural Lawn today and take advantage of their limited time offer of free seeding every year. That's right. You schedule Natural Lawn's full-service program by April 30th. You'll get free seeding every year. Just call this number, 800-FREE-SEED. That's 800-FREESEED. Choose my lawn care company, Natural Lawn of America. Greener grass, fewer weeds, guaranteed.
This week's Pro to Watch is brought to you by Bradford White. Bradford White water heaters are built to be the best. The Sixers have Joel Embiid and James Harden, but the key to winning could be the X factor, which is Tyrese Maxey. The 21-year-old is averaging over 21 points a game since Harden's arrival, with close to 4 rebounds and just over 5 assists per game. One of the most impressive numbers Maxey is posting, though, is his shooting percentage. Before Harden, Tyrese was averaging 56% from the floor. Over the past 15 games, that is up to 68%. If the Sixers are going anywhere this postseason, the X factor, Tyrese Maxey, will need to continue his strong performance and contagious energy on the court. For exceptional hot water performance for your home or your business, ask a plumbing professional about installing a Bradford White water heater. Whether it's a gas or electric, tank or tankless, how you heat your water matters. So choose the quality, efficiency, and reliability of Bradford White for your starting lineup. To learn more and find a pro near you, visit BradfordWhite.com.
When it comes to cybersecurity, the biggest threats don't always strike the biggest targets. So help safeguard your small business with Comcast Business Security Edge. It's advanced security that continuously scans for threats and helps protect every connected device on the largest, fastest, reliable network with speeds up to 10 gigs to the most small businesses. So switch today and get cutting-edge speed with advanced security and be ready for what's next. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Comcast Business Internet required. Other restrictions apply.
The Union are currently in first place, Philadelphia. Pay attention. And the MLS is back, and we're in action, Philadelphia. The Union haven't lost a game yet. They're following up on a fantastic 2021 season and playoff run. And the Philadelphia Union are playing the third home game of the season this Saturday at Subaru Park. I just checked the weather app. 57 and sunny down at Subaru Park this Saturday. It's going to be great. Winter's behind us. Spring is in the air, and spring means soccer. The crowd, it's going to be electric. If you're not sure what to do, just follow along with the Sons of Ben. They'll lead you because the fans bring the action and excitement the entire game long. Philadelphia is a 5-for-5 city, and there's no more Philadelphia guy than head coach Jim Curtin. He's Philly through and through. He's the pride of Orland, Pennsylvania. Be sure to check them out this Saturday against the Charlotte FC at 7:30 at Subaru Park. You can get your tickets today or any day at PhiladelphiaUnion.com.
It's time to spring on the cold brew topped with cold foam at Dunkin'. Whether you're feeling a little salty with our rich and creamy salted caramel cold foam or a little sweet with our smooth and velvety sweet cold foam, we've got the perfect sips to match your springtime mood.
So it's like a choose-your-own cold foam adventure?
That's right. And no matter which smooth sips you're feeling, you always win.
Well, then I'm in the mood for an adventure.
Spring it on with salted caramel cold foam and sweet cold foam at Dunkin'. America runs on Dunkin'. Exclusions, additional charges, and terms may apply. Price and participation may vary.
Get help managing your money for the life and years ahead. With Fidelity Income Planning, we'll look at what you've saved, what you'll need, and build a straightforward plan to generate income, even when you're not working. A plan that gives you the chance to grow your savings and create cash flow that lasts. Plus, you can start, stop, or adjust your plan at any time without the unnecessary fees. Talk to us today so we can help you go from saving to living. Fidelity Brokerage Services, member NYSE SIPC.
Anywhere fans go to cheer on their team, there are behind-the-scenes MVPs ensuring everything is game day ready. We see you, Joe, fixing seats so every fan can enjoy every game. And Allie, who keeps her stadium running smoothly from the moment the first game starts to the last play of the season. At Grainger, you're our MVPs, and we're always here for you with supplies and solutions for every industry and 24/7 customer support. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Whether you want to buy a new home, grow your business, or build your nest egg, where there's a WSFS, there's a way. WSFS Bank has been serving the people of this region for nearly 200 years, so we understand your needs, your hopes, your aspirations. With a local presence and national capabilities, WSFS is the bank from here that can take you anywhere. So now the question is, where would you like to go? Where there's a WSFS, there's a way. WSFS Bank, we stand for service. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Every dribble, every pass, and every bucket, all in the palm of your hand. Because now you can sign up and bet. No strings attached with Bet Rivers Sportsbook app featuring award-winning customer service. Live in-game bets, live player props, and live instant betting. Bucket to bucket. Don't miss out on all the big games. Get in the action with Bet Rivers Sportsbook. Download the Bet Rivers Sportsbook app today.
Presented by Rivers Casino Pittsburgh. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
WPEN Burlington, Philadelphia, a Beasley Media Group station. Home of 76ers basketball and Flyers hockey.
Plug in.
97.5 The Fanatic, Philadelphia.
Intelligence. Emotional intelligence.
All right. Hello. 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 Hello.
Are you just going to say hello?
Hey, what's up?
I was talking to Joe Z.
Hi, Joe.
He's a good man, Joe Z.
He's a great man.
What's up, buddy? One of our great account execs, him and Richie. We have great.
A lot of great people here, man.
Great people. Seriously. I look forward. I love talking to them. Like now, I was a little late coming back. I didn't realize what time it was. We were engrossed in the conversation.
Regarding?
Just life.
Life.
You know?
Pursuit of happiness.
Just life. It's always about like depth, life. You know what I mean? Right, Joey? My man. 20%. What's that from?
All right.
Come on, Judas. 20%. You want 20%? 20%. Denzel? American Gangster. Judas.
Okay, I've seen that movie.
I know you have. Listen, we were on a movie kick all week this week.
Yeah,
I needed to keep myself sane. Come on now. Don't lose me yet.
I think we burnt out like the 8 movies I've seen.
That's the truth. What? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing in there?
No.
What are you watching?
I looked up. I see Kevin Durant. I see the Nets.
All right.
I see Giannis.
You got to forgive me today, guys. I'm talking to our YouTubers and our audience. This is a tough day. I want to break glass. This morning, I actually thought about playing the sirens. In fact, you know the sirens. When I sound the alarms.
They will be ready.
I was about to sound the alarms today. I swore, though, I would not break glass before the playoffs. I swore I wouldn't do it. No matter how frustrated I got, I wouldn't break the glass and sound the alarms.
I had the axe in my hand a couple weeks ago.
Really? You were about a couple weeks ago after Brooklyn, you were about to shatter the thing.
I'm currently.
You were wrong. I had to hold you back. No, Judas, not yet.
I'm doing this.
Yeah, but you were doing that 2 weeks ago.
No, I was just holding it. It was put the gun down, Karen. But I'm tapping the glass, and if it cracks, it cracks. You know what I'm saying?
If he dies, he dies.
I mean, come on, that is just literature.
That's freaking horrible. He dies. You kidding me?
Come on, man.
That's so bad.
That was a great movie.
It was horrible. At least 3, you know. She always like that? Can he swim?
My sister had a boyfriend back in the day who he and I didn't really see eye to eye. I didn't really care about her boyfriends, but there was one that I was just like, I don't like this dude. And no, it was like 2. But this one guy, I guess they were a little bit more serious at the time, so he tried to communicate with me for the first time, and I was watching Rocky. And he goes, "Oh, I like Rocky. My favorite's Rocky 4."
Oh my God.
And I was like, damn, dude, you are just. Listen, I stick up for
anybody who says their
Rocky 4, but you can't go. That's your favorite.
Is 4?
Yeah.
Oh, what a loser!
Yeah, I already did not like the dude at the time, and
How could that be your favorite?
I was just like, oh, really? All right, man.
You got no soul if that's your favorite. Oh, that's horrible.
Shout out to Steve Lombardelli, the man that she married, who I like.
Good job, Stevie.
Yeah, Steve's a lot better.
Saved the
Steve's a lot
family.
better than the other dude.
Saved the Tunis family. All right. Let's go to Nikki. You're on 97.5 The Fanatic. Nick.
Hey.
How are you, buddy?
Hey, what's going on, cuz, man? I just want to say, first off, man, I'm a new listener, man. I've probably been listening to you guys for the last few months, man. And
welcome, Nick. Welcome, my brother.
You guys make my morning, go,
Appreciate that, baby.
But, no, man, I really wanted to call and talk, maybe a little, talk about that Harden, and them Sixers, man. I don't think Harden was ever a number 1 guy, because his best years was the Oklahoma years, man. He's not going to carry the team. He's not going to take like what you talking about, Jordan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm thinking though, he doesn't have to be Jordan, right? He just needs to be half a Jordan. Because I got Embiid. I just need you to be half a Mike.
It's hard to even be half a Jordan.
Like be an Ike, right? Like if the Mike and Ike, I'll take the Ike part. You know what I'm saying?
I can dig it. When I look at it though, man, I say, I don't think a lot of people are so off base. I heard you playing that one clip from that guy the other day, and I don't think he's that off base, man.
Which one was that, brother?
I think Harden is out of shape.
No, trust me on this, Nicky. I mean, I literally was 6 inches from him the other day. He's in great shape. That's not his issue. I'm just afraid whether the guy's a lumper or not. That's what I'm afraid of.
You might be, but they're all business partners now, cuz. All the people in the league are business partners pretty much now. So it's not that same, Jordan feel where, guys will say, stay over there. So
Kobe. Kobe.
Stay on your team so I can beat you.
Yeah.
Now it's come over here. We'll powwow and
I feel you on that. Yeah, you're right.
And so as far as the Sixers, man, I feel bad for them though because it's always some good ball players come through Philly, man. But
I can't. I don't. You know what it is, Nick? I can't wave the white flag. I can't surrender. I gotta believe. I gotta ride with my squad, Nicky. You know what I mean? I gotta have hope.
I can dig it. I'm a little different in that sense, whereas I'm not too much. I was a sports fanatic, growing up. I'm about 40 years old now.
All right, well, you got a life. You're well-rounded man. Yeah.
I played them all, cuz, you know what I mean? So a lot of times I do understand how you could say what you're saying, but he might not really be in NBA shape, though. Like Jordan was a specimen, a lot of people.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's
you know
Nicky,
what I mean?
I feel you. Listen, what a great call, man. I appreciate you, man. You keep listening, all right? We keep calling us.
A stranger, cuz Nick Flair, baby.
I love it, Nick Flair. I like it, man. Nick Flair.
You gonna woo for us?
Woo. I like it. I can't believe that. I don't want to believe that they can't win. I still look at, maybe I'm insane, but I still look at it, I go, listen, they fought Milwaukee tooth and nail, and just came on the other side. And look, I worry about Brooklyn. I get it. I worry about Milwaukee. But I'll take my chances against Boston. I'll take my chances against Miami. Bulls, Cavs. Don't beat those teams. I'm bargaining now, Tunis.
Well, it just sucks that, you think about it, right? And we always knew that the bench is an issue. And I know you want to move Tyrese to the bench, and that's probably the smart move to do, and they're not going to, which sucks. There's just no other punch. Like, it's those four guys. And it's usually three on a given night. Like, Tyrese has an off night, but Tobias plays well. Or Tobias has an off night and Tyrese plays well. But there's nobody that's giving you an extra punch, which sucks. Unless George Niang hits a flurry of threes in a game, or if Danny Green hits 2 or 3, you don't have that other. But they scored 8 points again off the bench.
Yeah, I know.
What was it 35-8 they were outscored yesterday?
No, I know. That's why I implore you to put Maxey on the bench.
I saw somebody.
You got, just for the rotation aspect of it, just for the balance. Just bring him off the bench. It's just for the playoffs. This 1 year. This one time. Bring the kid off the bench and let him go. Let him come into the fan. Maximus, and go drop 24.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Forgive me for getting which reporter, but I saw one of the reporters put out that since I think it was either the trade deadline or the All-Star break, the Sixers bench is averaging 22 points a game. I didn't even think it was that high.
Well, you get garbage time in there, too.
Yeah, that's true. But I didn't even think it was that high.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds about
yesterday.
right. That's why you got to put the kid on the bench. You have to. What do we wait? Seriously, why are we screwing around?
And by the way, Matisse missing that layup.
I know.
My man's got 0 offensive game.
Okay, but listen.
He kills me.
He had 4 steals.
I know.
I mean, he's so active.
Yeah, the one steal was great. He couldn't finish.
I know.
Goes back the other end, 3-point bang.
I know, I saw it. Well, at that point, I heard it. I heard McGinnis go, "Oh, he blew the layup. He was wide open and blew the layup." That's what McGinnis said. That was the call. "Oh, he blew the layup." Oh, and I'm going, "Oh, my God.
Are you kidding me?"
Come on, Tom.
By the way.
Yes.
Happy anniversary for you.
For who?
Pedro just reminded me of this. 7 years ago today, you made your quick little debut on the station.
Wow.
And I remember because it was April 1st. So a lot of people
Pedro, thanks, baby.
Thought it was a joke or something. Yeah, he had his Facebook memory pop up. So he posted about it 7 years ago today.
Wow, really?
That's wild, dude.
Isn't that nuts?
I was in this studio when you did it.
I was in, I'll tell you where I was, Hooters with Mikey Miss. Mikey was at the Hooters. It was before he was on TV.
No, you were in this studio.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You were in studio. You made that little 10-minute Twilight Zone. I remember all of it.
Oh, right.
Yeah. You did Mike's Open.
That's it.
Because Mike goes to 210.
Right.
So you did 2 to 210, and then you bounced, right? And then Mike did the rest of the show.
Wow, that's right.
7 years ago today.
I actually went to visit. Mike was on remote, and I went to go visit him.
Okay.
One time. He was at Hooters. Well, I do remember that.
That was crazy. I was right here. Jason was behind the board.
Wow, you were just. How nuts is that? Yeah. That's right. Martinez.
I was a young 21-year-old at the time.
Damn, dude. Isn't that wild?
Crazy.
I made the tune.
Happy anniversary.
Thanks, buddy.
To your 10 minutes.
My Fanatic. First time I cracked the Fanatic mic.
Is that chair you're in
Someone
right
across
now?
From across the street. Let's go to Michael. You're on 97.5 The Fanatic. Mikey, what's happening, buddy?
Hey, how you guys doing? First time, long time.
Welcome, brother.
I actually remember that day because I actually switched from the other station when you moved over.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks, brother. Appreciate that.
Sure. Love you two together. Tunis, congratulations on the boy.
Oh, thanks, dude. I appreciate that.
How about that? He was 21 back then. Now he's got a beautiful son. My man turned into a man.
The pharmacist.
Yes.
Oh, Mike, you're the greatest. That's awesome that you listen like that. Thank you, brother. That's cool.
Sure. I got a 1 point in the game last night, and then I wanted to give a yo, if you don't mind.
Of course.
So I was watching. I had 2 movie quotes, and it's funny because you guys were doing the movies, or 2 movie scenes that I was watching. And one of them was I watched Joel just, lose the ball and flop on the floor. And I was thinking of the scene from Blue Chips when they think Tony's cheating.
Oh, Mike.
And they're like, who misses that shot? Who does that? What kind of play is that?
And he's going, no, man, nah.
Yeah.
Nah, man, Tony would never do that. Tony would never do that.
The other one was...
Look, well, here he goes. Here goes another one. Here's another turnover. Right here, look, see?
Yep.
Look, he throws the ball away. What was the spread on that game? We barely won that game.
Yep. And then the other one was Harden dribbled right in the middle of the lane, and it looked like it went off his foot, and I was just thinking about Ollie from Hoosiers.
Oh my God,
really
yes.
Sad.
It looked like Ollie. Oh, God, you're right, Mike.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, no, the ball goes off Ollie's foot. Oh.
There was just something about, I've been saying the last couple games, there's just something wrong. And there's so much talent, but there's just something wrong. I don't know what it is, but there's just something wrong.
I know. And I keep thinking that the medicine is to get the jolt from Maxey off the bench.
Agree. I think, and so many people have said the standing around thing.
Yeah.
And that was last night, if it wasn't Harden or Joel, it was just everybody else in the 4 corners or just standing there doing nothing.
Yes.
It's why don't you just crash the boards then? If you're not going to do anything, why don't maybe you get the rebound?
I know. I hear you. You're right. The motion, been seriously lacking. Even the play, which, listen, Embiid got it while I'm getting a good look, but even that play was clunky. There was a lot of lack of motion. And I don't know what it is in the 4th quarter, man. Like you got to finish games.
Yeah, I don't know what to say. You guys, know better.
Mikey, man, listen. Well, thank you, brother. You got to call again, man. All right.
Well, I got. Can I give my yo?
Yes,
Because
please.
we got a yo.
Yo.
So it's Animo Juice and Burrito Bar. There's two of them. One of them's in Haddonfield. One of them's 17th and Arch in Philly.
So say it again. Animal Juice.
Animo Juice and Burrito Bar.
Burrito Bar. Where's the Burrito Bar? It sounds good.
It's very good. They got brisket, chicken. We got like a lot of veggie options, stuff like that.
Oh, nice. Yeah. How about the Animo Juice? What's that about?
I got juice, fresh juices, everything.
Love the fresh juice.
Yeah, they got smoothies, acai bowls, all that stuff.
Oh, yeah? Oh, nice.
Around here.
I like it. That's good stuff. Good yos. Thank you, Mikey.
All
Appreciate
right.
it, brother. You and I both like it. You bring the smoothie.
I'm a smoothie man every day.
Yeah.
Well, today was the first one since the baby was born because I've been eating I've just been grabbing and going for the last couple.
I got to get on a routine. I love this smoothie
man.
too.
I feel so much better right now.
Do you really?
Yeah,
you get the nutrients.
Yeah, it was a banana, strawberry, water, peanut butter. Felt good, man.
It's good. Good protein.
Usually I have the berries, but
you put the green in there. You put the greens.
I don't do the greens. It kind of honestly, it's not because of taste.
Because you can't really taste the greens.
Yeah, but looking at it kind of skews me out.
The green drink.
You know me. I'll eat anything.
Yeah, you eat. Since when are you afraid of the green tint?
I don't know what it is. When I see that tint of green, I'm like, yeah, nah.
I like that. I don't mind.
I like doing a nightly salad, like a quick salad before dinner.
Yeah, what's good for your digestion?
That's my greens.
But I like a smoothie though.
Yeah.
The berries are good for you.
Dude,
I love the
they're
berries.
great, man. Oh, just get a quick little NutriBullet. Bang, bang.
You know what it is? Because I'm up late. Either I'm up really early, like 3:30, and working till I take the kids to school. So there's never really that moment where you need 20 minutes to prep the smoothie.
I don't.
Nah?
No. Well, I go frozen fruit because instead of having to put the ice in.
Right. You go frozen fruit?
Dude, it takes me 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And then when I don't do banana every day. Banana's the fattiest fruit of the group apparently. So I only do that
potassium,
do that like once or twice a week. I don't even cut it. I just rip it up with my hand and plow it in.
Yeah, no, well, you're gonna listen. You're gonna blend it anyway. So who cares?
Exactly.
Yeah. All right. That's a good move.
5 minutes, man. And that peanut butter then that sits in you all day.
It's a good trick. And then you have your coffee. You're good to go.
Oh man, yeah, beautiful.
Strong move, Jonas.
Listen,
strong move.
Got to get by, right? Grind, don't quit.
All right, we roll through it. I had all these things planned today. I did not expect them to lose the game, and I had all these things I wanted to get to. A lot of football stuff, uniforms, movie stuff.
Yeah, shame on you, thinking that they beat the Pistons.
How could they
Do you
lose
even watch
that?
sports, Ant?
Really?
Call yourself a sportsman, Ant?
My boy, the Ace Man, who I love, says, Ant, let me put all your fears to rest. The beard will deliver along with JoJo and Maximus. Playoffs are a whole different ball game. And listen, I preach that too. Except you can't go into it playing listless like that in the fourth quarter, not being focused. I worry. My biggest concern is that they can't finish.
Yeah, because you haven't even gotten that taste.
Like, they're going to win the first. Listen, they're going to win the first round. They're not one and done.
Well, yeah, because they've fallen far enough that they don't have to play the Nets.
True. But they're going to win the first round. They got to win the second round. Got to win the second round. You got to do it. I mean, see, I'm bargaining again. It's not good. God, they got to win the second round, God. Yeah, they got to do it.
You have that dream with the devil again.
Yeah. No good, Tunis. No good. Listen up, working men and women of Philadelphia. You too, Ace Man. Durable, functional, comfortable workwear at a very comfortable price. Brunt Workwear. Yeah, that's the ticket. Brunt sells their ridiculous, comfortable, high-quality work boots directly to working Americans that need them the most without the markup you're going to get with other brands. Look, I got a pair of their boots. They're so comfortable, right out of the box. You don't have to break them in. They're tough, they're durable. Best of all, man, they look great. Go to bruntworkwear.com. Use code Philly. Get $10 off your first order. Brunt also has awesome work pants, hoodies, jackets, all designed with real tradesmen, real tradeswomen like you, loaded with technical features, super durable, but at a bargain price. Use that code. Don't forget, Philly, $10 off. Philly, $10 off. Look, I don't mean to be blunt, but if you want the best at a great price, it's got to be Brunt. Brunt Workwear, the tools that you wear.
Fanatic Sports Update.
What a crappy night. I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this update is brought to you by Simplicity Mowers. With Simplicity, their mowers give your lawn a quality cut and those signature stripes. Visit them at simplicitymfg.com/dealers to find a dealer near you. The Sixers were in Detroit last night, and boy, was it ugly. They got outscored in the fourth quarter, 29-15. All right, that led to their loss. It was a tough one. James Harden, 18 points yesterday, 14 of which came in the first half. So just 4 points in the second half for James Harden. I have to keep on reminding you that. Keep it locked here in the Fanatic for all the latest news and information. Tim Legler will break it all down coming up at 1 o'clock right here on 97.5 The Fanatic.
And Gargano, weekdays 10 to 2 on 97.5 The Fanatic.
This is Brent Musburger's action update for 97.5 The Fanatic. Heads up, sports bettors. Right now you can try VSiN All Access free for 30 days with no credit card required. Visit vsin.com/free month to sign up now.
Villanova meets Kansas in the Final Four tomorrow in New Orleans. The Wildcats are the 4.5-point underdog. 33% of the bets coming in on Kansas, but that accounts for 52% of the money bet for the game. That means that sharp bettors are grabbing Villanova at plus 4.5 points. The total, 133. Prop bet available, Colin Gillespie over under 14.5 points, over favored minus 125. Duke a 4-point favorite over North Carolina, the other Final Four matchup. The total, 151. DraftKings Sportsbook is America's top-rated sportsbook app. I'm Mike Sennett, 97.5 The Fanatic.
Breakfast is sizzling at Wawa with 2 for $5 Sizzlies in all your favorite varieties, including the return of the sweet and savory waffle Sizzly. For a double delicious breakfast on the go, choose any 2 varieties, including sausage, egg, and cheese on a toasted waffle, bacon, egg, and cheese on a bagel, the Sizzly burrito, and more. Stop by Wawa and grab any 2 Sizzlies for $5. Available 5 a.m. to 11 a.m. Limited time only. Gotta have a Wawa. Whatever you're planning, you can cater it with Wawa. High school function, post-game treating, road construction, business meeting, family picnic, brunch with mom. Cater Wawa with a click at WawaCatering.com. Cater your Wawa favorites from hoagies, soft pretzels and cookies to Sizzlies, donuts, and coffee. Order and pay online and choose pickup or delivery. All at WawaCatering.com.
Are you one of the millions of homeowners who haven't refinanced yet? If so, I'm here to tell you it's not too late. Hi, I'm Wesley Hogan with Westland Financial. Although the lowest rates may be in our rearview mirror, as the economy recovers from the biggest economic shock of our lifetime, rates still remain near historic lows. In fact, with the dramatic increase in home values, this may be the perfect time to put that new home equity to work. Take advantage of our cash-out refi program and pay off high-rate credit cards, car loans, or other high-interest rate debt. Or finally make those home improvements you put on hold for so long. Best of all, we can do this with no closing costs. That's right. Whether it's a conventional, FHA, or VA loan, we'll pay for your title, settlement, lender, and recording fees. So call Westland at 888-455-3669. That's 888-455-3669. It's the biggest no-brainer in the history of mankind. 888-455-3669.
Westland Financial Corp is licensed by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania Department of Banking. NMLS number 3304. Not all loans apply. Equal housing lender.
High-efficiency equipment for lower bills, special financing, and rebates on qualifying systems.
What?
Oh, I'm trying to memorize something I heard on the radio. Peace of mind warranties.
Why?
Because our AC is on its last leg, and I need to convince you to call a Bryant Heating and Air Conditioning contractor.
No, you don't. I heard the same ad. And you forgot cleaner, healthier air.
Pierce Phelps Bryant will do whatever it takes to keep you comfortable. To find a local Bryant Heating and Air Conditioning dealer near you, visit nopaybryant.com.
Bryant.
Whatever it takes.
Folks, call me a people pleaser, but I can't help that the KFC 8-piece tenders meal gives the people what they want. It's got all the KFC classics, 4 buttery biscuits, 2 heaping sides, mac and cheese and crispy fries perhaps, and 8 scrumptious KFC tenders. Enough to please everybody, people. Feed the whole family with the KFC 8-piece tenders meal. Order ahead on the KFC app. It's finger-licking good. Prices and participation may vary. Online ordering available at participating locations.
You're always up for some fun with the family, so you order the essentials, a new board game, some baking supplies, and even a new projector for outdoor movie night. And with the Bank of America customized Cash Rewards credit card, you can choose to earn 3% cash back on online shopping, which could increase to up to 5.25% as a preferred rewards member. Rewards which you can put toward an extra treat that everyone will enjoy, like an old-fashioned popcorn machine. Visit bankofamerica.com/more rewarding and apply now. Copyright 2021 Bank of America Corporation.
Nerds! Dreaming of adventure beyond your backyard? NerdWallet can help you compare and find the smartest credit cards to get there. Use NerdWallet to compare travel cards with bonus miles to go from working from home to relaxing far, far away. Then use NerdWallet to compare cashback cards and turn everyday purchases into a beachside cabana big enough for the whole family.
Or sand for the third tower.
She's the only boss you'll be answering to this week. Nice castle. Compare your way there. Find the smartest financial products for you on NerdWallet.
Carrie, can you make sure it is cleaned up?
Restaurant Week has Sanjay's tables jam-packed.
Can somebody please refill the...
He needs more servers to keep these new customers coming back.
Let's keep these tables turning as fast as possible, okay? Gonna need to hustle.
Indeed can help him hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Our hiring platform instantly connects you with quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Cutting the price of your wireless bill feels good. Really good. Actually, it feels great. You should try it out. So cut your bill by switching to Straight Talk Wireless. Now offering our $45 Silver Unlimited plan with 5 gigabytes of hotspot and nationwide 5G on America's largest, most dependable networks. The $45 Silver Unlimited plan from Straight Talk. Straight Talk Wireless. No contract, no compromise.
A month equals 30 days. See terms and conditions at straighttalk.com. 5G capable device required. Actual availability, coverage, and speed may vary.
Every dribble, every pass, and every bucket, all in the palm of your hand. Because now you can sign up and bet. No strings attached with Bet Rivers Sportsbook app featuring award-winning customer service. Live in-game bets, live player props, and live instant betting. Bucket to bucket. Don't miss out on all the big games. Get in the action with Bet Rivers Sportsbook. Download the Bet Rivers Sportsbook app today.
Presented by Rivers Casino Pittsburgh. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
More of the Anthony Gargano Show now
on 97.5 The Fanatic.
Uh-oh. Hello.
You don't know balls. Tunis.
Yeah, I heard it.
You heard what he said?
Yeah. That's scary.
So, the general is here. So, of course, he's like, yeah, Harden's cooked. What do you mean? Because remember that play where he's got Olynyk on him and he can't beat him off the dribble? He's cooked. He can't be cooked. He can't be cooked, man. Nah. General, he can't be cooked, General.
There was a moment yesterday.
If he's cooked, we're cooked.
To his point, not Kelly Olynyk. I always forget his name. Isaiah. The guy that tried to killing LeBron James earlier this year.
Yeah, still.
Yeah. Dude, he was a madman that day.
Yeah, I like him.
And I respect him.
I love that guy, that kid.
I respect LeBron, but I also respect him for that.
Yeah, I do too.
He had him
He's
one-on-one.
not afraid of anybody.
No.
Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Who are you?
But, dude, he had
And
him.
by the way, LeBron's afraid of him.
Yes, he is, for sure. Yeah, he ran
should be
away.
afraid. He
and then Russell Westbrook did the Notre Dame fighting Irish
Yeah,
stance.
stop, dude.
He's a fake tough guy, too.
Yeah, no.
He's starting five. Him and Jimmy Butler, they're your front
Stewart,
court. Or back
listen,
court.
in a fight,
Oh, yeah, man.
I got Stewart over all of them.
Yeah.
You can throw them all in the ring with Stewart. That dude's a bad dude.
Jokic brothers or Stewart? Well, that's your triple threat.
Wow,
the
that's
Jokic bros, and then it's the Mars twins with Stewart. He's the special
If
guest.
if the Jokic brothers, if you throw Stewart with the Morris twins,
Might be over.
Then I got that trio over Jokic and the Jokic brothers. The Jokic brothers are badass.
Yeah, but I think Jokic is soft. So I think
agree.
the brothers.
I agree. Definitely.
You get
Yes.
Nikola to tap out and it's match over because only one guy has a tap out in the tag team triple threat. You get him to tap out, it's over.
Yes, I agree. He's the weak link of the Jokic brothers, Nikola.
Yes.
The two other brothers are badass.
Yeah, no, I ain't messing with them.
No, I will break you.
Yeah, exactly.
Whatever. Now, good luck. But Stewart is a bad mother father.
Now, to that point, Harden had him one-on-one. It was in the corner or perimeter.
I remember.
And Allah even made the case of he's got to take him here, right?
Yeah,
he's got to take him here, right? And
yeah.
he tried
and he couldn't do it.
Couldn't get past him, so he pulled up and it was an ugly
Tyrone,
shot.
the general correctly pointed out Olynyk. Like, dude, just Kelly Olynyk. I'm praying Legs has some sort of good news.
So let me
talk us off the ledge. The only person that can talk me off the ledge.
Your mood 1:30 to 2 o'clock is affected by Tim Legler.
Yeah.
So at 1 o'clock, we will find out how you will be the rest of the show. Thank God it's Friday, because if he comes on with some negative opinions,
no, it'll ruin my weekend.
Yeah,
it'll ruin my weekend. And I think it's supposed to rain Sunday. Our first Heat game is supposed to be Sunday, and 70% chance of rain.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. Like he's got a rec game tomorrow. It's a rec game. The Heat is the one I look forward to.
What time's the rec game tomorrow?
3:30
at the park.
Yeah,
maybe I'll swing by.
Yeah, but it's the rec game.
Yeah, it's fine.
You know, the Heat game is the one.
Well, I got you.
You know, that's the elevated. They played some good kids. Let's go baseball.
How much are tickets?
Let's go ball. It's free to you there, Tunis.
Thank you. It's nice. I get the family pass.
Oh, man, please, Legs, give me some good news. Hopefully our callers, because we're all feeling the same thing. Gary, hello, Gar.
Hey, bud, how you doing?
What's going on?
This is, right?
Ref. What's going on,
bud?
Ref?
How are you?
How you been, brother?
I'm great.
Good.
Feeling
How's your
good.
family?
Family's excellent.
Good. God bless.
I just had another baby grandson. Which
You did? Good for you, my man.
We're up to number 5 now, So.
Look at that. You got
Just
5.
think, Ant, if I wasn't around, I would have missed all those kids,
I think about that situation often. Judas, you know who this is, right?
Ref.
Yeah. But you know that when again, he had the heart attack on the field at the Carrier Dome.
Yeah, I remember.
And I was watching the game. When it happened, I'm like, oh my God, that poor. And here it's him. He's a friend of mine. And all this, that was how long ago?
It'll be 21 years in September.
Wow.
That's crazy.
That's amazing. Thank God, brother.
Thank God. Hey, listen, the reason I called, has anybody, I've heard this around, that the Sixers are trying to tank some of the games. Are you getting that feeling anywhere?
Why, to miss Brooklyn?
Yeah.
No, but I don't think you can play it like that.
You don't think so? Yeah, you don't think that they could tank the first this way that they will definitely be like number 2 and not not be number one.
I wouldn't want to tank the way. I just couldn't tank it that way. I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that.
Yeah.
Could you actually tank it? I couldn't do that.
I don't know. I'm just thinking because of this way they skip Brooklyn the first round, and then the last few games when they start actually playing.
I hear you, but I just can't imagine it.
Yeah, well,
I can't imagine it, brother. I mean, like, I get it. Like, you want to miss Brooklyn and all, but look, you could blow a game in the fourth quarter?
I know.
Come on.
I agree. No, I agree. But
I mean,
and then you got, God forbid, you got the injury factor coming up too.
Yeah.
How about if they would, somebody would get injured, because of all this, just not playing, 100%. So you never know.
100%.
Especially with the Beards.
He's worrying me, dude. He's worrying me.
Oh, me too, man.
He's worrying me.
Yeah, he is. He is.
Oh, he's got, because if he is cooked, the general says he's cooked. If he's cooked, we're cooked.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
no
I
good.
Know. I know. Hey, I wanted to tell you, I'm
What's that?
so excited about the Phillies, man.
The Brutes.
Excited. Oh, man.
Loving the Brutes.
Yeah. Castellanos, and what an addition, So
I hear you, buddy. It's going to be a fun summer. Bombers.
It's going to be interesting to see. Did they name the lineups yet for today? Because I wanted to see if they put Bohm on third.
Yeah, Bohm is playing third. Stott is playing second. It's a spring training kind of a lineup today.
Exactly. Yeah, but at least they're giving them both a shot.
I like it
at a bat. So
my man. Listen,
Anthony.
Great stuff, brother. Listen, take care of yourself. Those $5,000. Take care.
Yeah, today's lineup: Stott leading off at second, Bohm batting second at third, Castellanos in left, Hoskins the DH, Johan Camargo batting fifth at first base, Vierling in center, Garrett Stubbs behind the dish, Mickey Moniak in right, and how about that Nick Maton?
Oh, Maton
batting ninth, and Ranger Suarez.
It is definitely spring training.
Ranger Suarez towing the rubber tonight.
My man Guido came to see me.
Yeah, I see.
That's Guido. Guido's a good man. Guido, you upset over Team Italy not making the World Cup? That's no good, Guido. How could they lose, Guido? Come here. Say it to the audience. Say hello to the audience. Say something in Italian.
Hi, everyone. It's Guido here. Ciao a tutti.
Ciao, everybody. That's beautiful. They lost. Are you kidding me? It's ridiculous. And I can't have the Sixers bounce that after no Italy's qualified for the World Cup.
I know your pain.
Yeah, no good.
I know your pain. Lithuania didn't make it either,
Yeah, but right. I hear you. But, it's supposed Azzurri.
Yeah,
it's supposed to be big time, the Azzurri. Yeah, I know.
By the way, a quick trade in baseball. The Dodgers are sending A.J. Pollock to the White Sox to bolster their bullpen with Craig Kimbrell.
Oh, they get Kimbrell, too?
So their bullpen has
those stinking
Kimbrell,
Dodgers.
Trinan, Daniel Hudson, that Brusdar, Gradiol. They all throw like 99 miles per hour. It's ridiculous.
I can't believe it. OG! You're on 97.5 The Fanatic. OG!
Cuz Radio.
OG!
You know what, man? Your mood has improved so much since when you opened up.
You know what it is, OG? I was just laughing. It's like gallows humor.
Just gallows humor, but guess what? There's so many days you lift us up, and it's like today we're lifting you up.
You guys are. Great calls all day today.
Yo, straight up, man. All right, first and foremost, I only got a couple of seconds. I want to do this. The first jersey is going to be Coop Chew.
Coop Chew. Wow. Coop's cool, man. That's a great name. The Coop. Coop Chew. Yo, Chew.
I want Andrew. I want to buy that jersey for your kid.
Oh, you don't have to do that, but thank you. I appreciate it.
Yo, man,
how about, can you believe our boy? Our boy, can you believe him? How about these? I'm so proud of him.
Oh, yo, man, it's like, this is like, this is bigger than basketball, dude.
I know.
It's like, Coop Chew. That's for
Beautiful.
me.
I'm with you.
Coop Chew. All right, let me get down to business. James has lost a step, and it's no fault of his own. It's age. You can't beat Father Time. The crossover dribble between the legs, it looks great on TV, but he's dealing with 22 and 23-year-olds that are like leaving him right in front of him. So it's like, we'll move on from there. I really believe, man, let me say this to you. All you negative Philadelphians, man, I am not getting in a foxhole with you. But for right now, I'm riding with James. I'm riding with JoJo.
Yeah, I honestly, OG, you don't think it's... I believe everybody that we heard from today, right? Their hearts, we're all riding together. It's just sometimes when you see like last night, that was a bad loss.
Anthony, you've been in this game a lot longer than I have been. But what happens in baseball at the end of August? These are the dog days. The guys are like looking forward to the playoffs. It's like, it was a bad loss, no question.
Yeah, but you're still trying to get, you have seating and home court, but you got to gear it up.
You're going to get home court. If you finish fourth, you get home court against Chicago. It's like if you finish first.
OG, I love you, man. I'm not as at ease as you are. I wish I was. And it's nothing to do with ride or die. Listen, you got my soul, OG. They already got me. They got my soul. They got my heart. I ride with them all day, every day. But I can't go. It's all, apples and strawberries.
OG called. So he called in earlier and had a drop off.
Okay.
But he called back in. But the original comment section on the board that Haley put up, it said, congrats, Andrew, which thank you, OG. And he still wants to play the song. I'm really glad. Really? I'm really glad those words did not come out of his mouth because I would not have played it. I actually had this queued up. I searched the system for sad music, and this is what popped up. I would not have played 10-9-8 if he asked.
Yeah, no. Don't play this music, please. Oh, God,
so
no.
While I have it playing.
What?
This is so messed up. Our man, Dan Baxter. Dan, I love you. But he just tweeted this out 5 minutes ago. James Harden after getting traded to the Sixers. And he put a photo of Chris Webber in a Sixers jersey.
Dude, please, no. I already feel horrible. It's the freaking weekend. Please, don't do that to me. It's not Webber. Turn this music off. Tune us now. I need something to throw. I got nothing to throw. I can't.
Thank God I got the glass.
So
Here, I'll bring you the action figure.
You want to see me break glass? That's a thick glass.
No way you could throw something through it.
No?
And it's two.
It's two double-sided, right? I couldn't throw a brick through that?
No shot.
Really?
I don't think so. You might be able to.
I got one of these. I got one of those stones. Nice and heavy stone.
Okay.
Thick.
I think you maybe be able to get it through the first planet glass, but there's the second one because it's slanted.
Right.
So I think you might be able to. You might be able to break it through the first, but then it would kind of hit the second one. It might crack the second one. That would be awesome.
Well, that'd be fun to do.
Yeah, if we ever leave here, if we ever move studios, which I don't see why we would, but
right.
The
demolition.
The demolition stuff. Yeah, that'd be pretty fun.
That would be fun. Demolition.
The only thing that the Flyers have done right in recent years is the demolition room.
Yeah.
No, they have the room at the Wells Fargo Center.
Right. Yeah,
it's the only thing they've done right in the last 2 years.
They used to do the car. It started with a car,
Dude, why don't we do that?
They had the Penguin car.
Yeah.
It was before the playoffs.
I remember they did that in Remember the Titans.
Yeah.
We should do more of that.
I agree.
I think you wanted to do that.
That was one of my ideas. And then I got shot down. Lawyers or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. I remember that.
I get a lot of my ideas get shot down by the lawyers. It's a shame.
Yeah. That one should be shot down.
I agree. Thank you, Chief.
You're hitting a car. It's not like you're hitting the bro.
Exactly. The volcano was still good. Joe in the volcano, right? Bro in the volcano. That's a perfect thing to it.
Trying to think of the other
Bro with the apple in his mouth.
The other things you got shot down, you wanted to burn jerseys, but they were afraid.
No, it was a bonfire. I wanted to do it. It wasn't just burning jerseys.
Yeah, sorry, you wanted to go.
I wanted to have a parade.
You wanted to go next level.
Yeah, I wanted to have it. The bonfire's awesome. They do that down south a lot, these bonfires. I bet you Jen does bonfires.
I'm all about a bonfire.
Big Murph, you're on 97.5 The Fanatic. Big Murph. Yo, Big Murph.
Hey.
Here he is.
Can you guys hear me? Hey.
Hey, do me a favor, brother. Take me off speaker.
Okay, I got you off the speaker. You're on my Bluetooth now.
Okay. Sound good, buddy.
Okay. All right. Great. Sorry about that, guys.
That's okay.
Man, long-time listener, Tunis. Congratulations on fatherhood.
Thanks, Big Murph.
Thing. Yeah, man. I'm a grandpa, so I know
Are you? Oh, God bless, Big Murph.
Yeah. Hey, I want to talk about two things and then something real quick. One of the things I want to talk about is James Harden. Now, I've been watching him. I know you guys saw him. The first 5 games after he was rested, came in sharp. He was making passes, trying to get everybody involved, but he was able to get around guys. Since those first 5 games, I got to think with the hammy, and I've had him. I played college ball, football and basketball, coach kids. Dude, he's limping. You can see it. Every time he goes down, it gets worse. He gets slower and slower and slower. And, I mean, you got to take him out. You got to rest him. If you want to have any chance in the playoffs, you got to rest him. That's just my thought, just on James Harden.
I don't know that he's hurt. I got to tell you.
You don't think so?
Listen, I was real up close the other night. Like, Embiid is banged up. Like, that fall he took in Phoenix, his back was bothering him. I don't think Harden, I don't think he's hurt. Now, I hear you want to hammies, but I don't.
You know how to hand me.
Yeah. No, listen, I get you.
Right.
But he seemed like the other night he had some burst. But, who knows?
Right. I just, that's the way I look at it. And
I got
Tobias Harris, just real quick on Tobias Harris, and I just want to drop this. You remember when he came over from the Clippers and Doc had him, and he came in and he had Bobanovich,
Yeah, Boban. Yeah.
And he was playing his best basketball when they were in the game together. I don't know whether you remember that or not.
Yeah, I remember. They were best buddies, yeah.
Yeah, that was like...
They're still best buddies.
Boban. All he did was, get guys out the way. Tobias ran around him all types of ways, going downhill, took his shots. Bobby got the rebound. They played through each other. He get him alive every once in a while. If you want to get the most, this is my opinion, out of Tobias, you got to give him another big... I would say no. A big goon he could play. You shut me down,
Judas didn't have no part of that.
Hey, okay, I got you. That's just my thought, man. And
it's good. Listen, I hear you, brother. It's good. Great call. Big Murph, you got to call again, all right? You're good man. God bless.
The leads, and they got to look at Nova. If you want to keep from blowing the lead, you look how Jay Wright, season after season, different names on the back of the jersey, they hustle.
That's
they
genius.
Fight.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're a great defensive team. No, you're dead right about that, brother. Dead right. Dead right about that. I agree with you. Wholeheartedly.
Boban.
We think about... never mind.
What?
I was going to bring the cats up to you, but I forgot you're a hater.
I just say, congratulations for making it this far, and if you keep on winning, that's awesome.
Dude, how about this? So we did Cousins Corner last night at the all-new Parks Racing Sportsbook inside Chickies and Pizza in Malvern, right? The Geek was with us last night.
Yeah.
The Geek's buddy is in this $1 million bracket, one of these $1 million brackets. He can win $1 million if it's Kansas over Duke.
Wow.
Can you imagine?
And that's a very strong possibility.
If Kansas beats Duke in the final, the Geek, who's our fantasy football man, you hear him on Thursdays with us, his buddy wins $1 million. Could you imagine?
Yeah, could you spare some of that, man?
$1 million. We were talking about, hey, you got to try to hedge.
Yeah, of course.
I don't know how
Especially because that's his lifestyle. That's his job, right? So
No. This isn't the Brad. This is one of Geek's buddies. Just a regular Joe.
Oh, he's just a regular. Oh, he's not like a handicapper or anything like that?
He's a Joe. Just like us.
Good for him, man.
He's like a regular Joe.
That's awesome.
He's going to win. This dude can win $1 million.
It's fantastic.
So how do you hedge? He's got Kansas and Duke. He needs Kansas, but he needs Kansas to beat Duke to win it. If it's just Kansas, you bet the other 3 teams.
Right.
Pretty wild, right?
Yeah, it is wild. That's awesome. Good for
$1 million.
him, man.
All right. Sit tight. We got everybody straight ahead, I promise. I'm going to try to run through as many people as possible and legs. So legs is key, and I'm going to need you guys because if legs delivers bad news, I don't know. I'm worried. Cuz Radio Tunis, 97.5 The Fanatic.
And this is Andrew Salchunas. Right now, FanDuel Sportsbook, in partnership with Valley Forge, is giving new customers a $150 instant bonus guaranteed. That's right. You'll get $150 in bonus site credit, and all you have to do is place your first bet of $5 or more. And how you bet the bracket, it is totally up to you. You can choose from the money line, totals, prop bets, and so much more. I'm not going to score you $1 million like the Geek's friend there, but I will tell you that I do like Duke in their game. So for that guy's sake, Duke will go to the for the NCAA championship game. Kansas probably will go as well. But Duke, that's my favorite one. 4.5-point favorites. I think it's a revenge match after UNC beat them. The final game for Coach K in Cameron Indoor. I would love to see him lose again. But if I'm putting money down, I'm going the 4.5 for Duke. Join FanDuel today with promo code Fanatic. Then you can place your $5 bet to score $150 in bonus site credit guaranteed. That's promo code Fanatic on the FanDuel Sportsbook app. Must be 21 plus and present in PA. First online real money wager only. $10 first deposit required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable site credit that expires 14 days after receipt. Restrictions apply. See full terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Fanatic Sports Update.
A loss to the Pistons. I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this update is brought to you by your local Ford store. Let's get after it. America, it's Truck Month at your local Ford store. Inventory is arriving daily, so hurry in or build to order today. Get after it during Ford Truck Month at your local Ford store. Now, the Sixers were in Detroit last night. Can't believe it. They lost to the Pistons. Pistons were 20-56 going into the season. They took care of business, beating the Sixers, outscoring them in the fourth quarter 29-15. So the Sixers lose. They're still the 4th seed in the Eastern Conference. James Harden had 18 total points yesterday, 4 of which happened in the second half. He had 14 points at halftime. To break it all down, Tim Legler will join the show next at 1 o'clock. You can listen live right here on The Fanatic. Keep it locked right here on The Fanatic for all the latest news and information. I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this is 97.5 The Fanatic.
It's the Anthony Gargano Show on 97.5 The Fanatic. Fanatic Fridays are presented by PumpManPhilly.com. Need a water pump expert for your facility for 24/7 emergency repair or pump replacement? Count on Pump Man Philly, the guys to know to fix your flow.
Let's face it, real estate is broken. Commissions are outrageously high. Service is poor. And there's been little to no innovation for the last 50 years. Until now. Let me tell you about Hauser. They're a disruptor brand. Kind of like what Uber is for public transportation. They're bringing so many new things to market that truly benefit you, the customer. Flat fee listings that put hard-earned equity back in your pocket. Salaried agents who are local experts that truly have your back. Sellers, want to save thousands or get a guaranteed cash offer on your home? Hauser can do that. Buyers, searching for your dream home or need to make a cash offer to compete? Use Hauser's cash to win the deal. Yes, you heard me right. Backed by game-changing technology and the best reviews in the industry, Hauser is your go-to company for buying and selling homes. Check them out at Hauser.com. That's HOUWZER.com. Put hard-earned equity back in your pocket. Hauser.com.
Hi, I'm Steven Singer. Yep, that's me, the I Hate Steven Singer guy. People ask, what does this mean, I hate Steven Singer? Well, it's mostly other jewelers that hate me. Why? Well, most other jewelers love to negotiate because, frankly, it increases their profit margin. Here's how it works. They take a diamond ring, they mark it up 4 to 5 times. Then they let you negotiate a too-good-to-be-true deal. So you think you got a great price at 40% off, when in reality, they could have taken 60% off. This is an insane way to shop. It's crazy, right? You work too hard for your money. Why Why should you have to negotiate? Experience the difference at Steven Singer Jewelers. One place, one price. At the other corner of 8th and Walnut. By phone, 888-I-HATE-STEVEN-SINGER. Or online at IHateStevenSinger.com. One place, one price. Oh, by the way, at Steven Singer Jewelers, we back it all up with the best guarantee in the business. Full lifetime trade-ins and free shipping both ways. Visit me at the other corner of 8th and Walnut. Or on the phone at 888-I-HATE-STEVEN-SINGER. Or at IHateStevenSinger.com. One place, one price.
What if you could build a six-figure retirement income with almost half the money saved? You heard that right. Get a discount on your retirement, creating six-figure income with 40% less than traditional 401ks and mutual funds. Hi, I'm Brett Kitchen, best-selling author and star in a new Hollywood documentary called The Baby Boomer Dilemma. In this film, economists and Nobel Prize-winning PhDs from Wharton, MIT, and Stanford share a strange concept called the retirement discount. It gives you more retirement income with the same dollars saved, and your money is never at risk if the market crashes. That's right. If the market crashes 30%, you lose nothing. Even people who are on track have shifted money to this new strategy because it increases their retirement income or can allow them to stop working years sooner. So if you're over 50 and want a bigger, better retirement with less money, call to get a free copy of this brand new movie, The Baby Boomer Dilemma, at 1-800-960-8585. This is a $30 value, but when you call today, you get it completely free. I'll even pay your shipping and handling, no credit card required. So don't delay, call right now. 1-800-960-8585. That's 1-800-960-8585. 1-800-960-8585.
Introducing Venture X, Capital One's new travel card for people always asking,
where next?
You earn 10x miles on hotels and rental cars, and 5x miles on flights booked through Capital One Travel, and 2x miles on everything else you buy with Venture X. Plus, receive premium travel benefits like access to over 1,300 airport lounges. The Venture X card from Capital One. What's in your wallet?
Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com for details.
If you have a small business, Staples has your sign.
Banners for my bakery?
Staples has your sign.
Oh, posters for my new pet store.
Floor decals for a pharmacy.
Every day, Staples associates help every kind of small business create bold signs to make big impressions. And now get $10 off custom signs, banners, and posters when you spend $50 or more. This is your sign, so print it big at Staples. Ends 5/28. Visit staplesconnect.com/thisisyoursign for details.
Carrie, can you make sure Ada's cleaned up?
Restaurant Week has Sanjay's tables jam-packed.
Can somebody please refill the...
He needs more servers to keep these new customers coming back.
Let's keep these tables turning as fast as possible, okay? Gonna need to hustle.
Indeed can help him hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Our hiring platform instantly connects you with quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
You may be into punk rock, soft rock, or classic rock, R&B, hip-hop, or house, country, techno, or techno-country. But no matter what kind of music you listen to, here's something else you should hear. Please consider getting vaccinated. Talk to your pharmacist today about Comirnaty, COVID-19 vaccine mRNA. This message brought to you by BioNTech and Pfizer.
Hey people, it's Kenny Mayne here reporting live from a Caesars Sportsbook commercial. Caesar hath decreed that when you bet your first $50, you get a $250 Uber Eats gift card. Quite a deal for your first bet. Use code RADIOEAT at sign-up.
Must be 21 and physically present in New Jersey. New customers with eligible promo code only. Real money wagers only. They have minimum amounts of -200. $250 gift card redemption code accepts a redeemed gift card will be sent via email within 72 hours. Uber gift card terms and conditions apply. See Caesar.com/promo for full terms. Void where prohibited. Gambling problem? If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY. Text HOPE-NY 467-369.
WPEN, Burlington, Philadelphia. A Beasley Media Group station. Home of 76ers basketball. And Flyers hockey.
Plug in.
97.5 The Fanatic. Philadelphia.
It's 1 o'clock in Charleston, Delaware Valley. Hanging out. General's coming up. Mikey Miss Jen. Oh, so is Legs, and we're going to find out what Legs thinks about the Sixers. What does Legs think and feel about the Sixers? And I'm curious about last night and where his level of concern is. And I'm almost afraid, Tunis, to pick up the phone. But here he is on the Comcast Business Hotline, the preeminent NBA voice, the great Tim Legler. Legs.
What's up, man? Listen, you need me today?
I do. Last night was bad because it's a bad team, and you didn't even finish. You didn't finish. You know?
I can't argue with it, man. You got a team with 20 wins and playing for nothing other than, continuing to develop young players. That's really all they have left in their season. And you're only able to muster 15 points in the fourth quarter and can't crack 100 against the Pistons. And it's, teams get held under 100 points now. It's like almost unheard of. Everybody gets 100 every night, pretty much.
Right.
So you get 94 with two players on your roster like you have, and you are playing a team that's not playing for anything. So that's definitely disheartening. I mean, I get why, not every loss is the same. That was a bad loss. At this time of the year with a lot at stake, to not close the game and to score 15 points in the fourth quarter against that team and to get outscored 29-15. I wish I could prop it up somehow, but you can't. It was ugly.
Yeah, and what I'm worried about, there's a couple things, a multitude of things I'm worried about. But they're having issues finishing games. And this thing, it's amazing because it almost predates Doc. The thing predates Doc. It's weird, but obviously he's had issues with leads and the whole thing. We saw it last year. You had Simmons, but now it's again. Now you're having the same stuff with Harden. What are you seeing, Legs?
Very concerned about him. Look, here's what I'm seeing. And somebody in research gave me this number the other day because I was talking about this and I asked them to look something up. So they keep something in the NBA. They track a stat on Second Spectrum called blow-by rate. And basically what that means is your ability in a one-on-one situation to beat your defender to the point where you now require the defense to react with a second defender. Okay? So it's called blow-by rate, and it really applies to obviously those guys that handle the ball a ton and it really matters if you're an elite player. So when James Harden was in Houston at his peak, his blow-by rate was 50%, which equated to the 90th percentile in the league. So he was in the top 10% of players in the league at winning the one-on-one matchup and getting by that guy to a point where you now force a reaction out of multiple defenders. His blow-by rate now is 30%, which puts him at the 50th percentile. Now, to basically clarify what those numbers mean to me, he doesn't have the same burst and ability and the same threat off the dribble in those situations. And what that means to a guy like Harden, who doesn't have a mid-range game at all. He's not a guy that's going to get to 16 feet, with a guy that he didn't beat and just rise up and shoot like some of the great players in this league do, like a Kevin Durant, like a Kawhi Leonard when he's healthy, like the Kyrie, like those great mid-range players. They don't have to beat you because they want to get to 18 feet and shoot a contested shot. He doesn't have that in his game at all. So he's either step back three, some sort of a floater in the middle of the lane, or all the way to the rim for a finish or get fouled. Well, when you aren't beating that initial guy, number one, you're not getting the same level of help commitment, which makes you a better passer. You're also not shooting shots in the lane that are a little bit more clear of that defender. So everything's more muddled. And the whole thing adds up to, has he, just deteriorated just enough physically that now it makes him a far less efficient player in those situations because he relies on his ability to break you down at the point of attack. And if he's not doing that at the same rate he was, now you don't have quite the same player on your hands. And that's what it kind of looks like to me. It looks like a struggle to him to win those matchups. And I also think he doesn't get the respect of the officials that he did when he was regarded as a guy that was unguardable. He doesn't seem unguardable anymore. And as a result, he doesn't get the benefit of the doubt on some of the contact in the lane.
Yeah,
and
he's getting frustrated by it. It's funny because my man Tyrone said, look, you saw that play against Kelly Olynyk. He's got Kelly Olynyk. We talked about a play where he's got Stewart. And you got, like, those bigs on you, and you can't shake them?
That's kind of what I'm talking about. And, like, you know, I saw it a couple times, and even in that Brooklyn game, that debacle.
Right.
But early, before it got out of hand, he had some situations coming up the floor where he got like a little brush screen near half court, you know, like they set for guys, and then he'd come off and he got a switch, James Johnson on you or whoever, and he didn't go on those guys. And I'm going, that's strange. Now, he looked strange that whole night. It was just a weird environment for the Sixers. So I didn't put too much into it because I knew it was just like really weird regular season environment to be in that night. But now you have a much larger sample size, and you're watching him, and it's like he's not winning. He's not winning those matchups. He's not like he did. And you know, he's shooting 30% from the three in March. So one thing if you're up to 45% from the three, so you're making up for those situations when you're not blown by guys because you're making 3/4 step back threes a game. You know, and now you tack in your 6-8 free throws, and there you go, boom, there's your number. He's having a harder time doing all that stuff, Anthony, and I'm concerned about it because it's just going to get more magnified in the postseason because the physicality is going to go up. He's going to get held more, grabbed more.
And you don't think he'll get calls?
He'll get some calls, but my point is, what about on those possessions he doesn't? He used to be able to because he was 15% quicker, that he could still win that matchup. Even if he wasn't getting a call and he was getting a forearm on him, he could get enough separation by getting by the guy, by setting him up with those 5, back and forth dribbles and then going. Like, that's his whole thing. Rock you to sleep, bang, 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 bang,
right,
bang.
Right.
And you don't react to it. Now, guys are reacting to that better. They're timing it better because he's not quite as explosive. And it doesn't have to be much. I've said this forever. Like, if you take the most athletic guards in the league, speed and like verticality and all that, and you diminish them by even 10%, guess what? 20 more guys can now guard those guys that couldn't before. And that's what doesn't take much at this level of a reduction in athletic ability to put you more on par with a lot more guys that are trying to defend you.
It's so this is horrible, Legs. We're talking to the great Tim Legler on the Comcast Business Hotline.
I'd love to be more positive, but it's hard, Anthony. It's just I'm not.
No, I'm not. Listen, I'm not asking for ice cream cones. To get. I'm not asking for that. I want your honest appraisal. And if you're telling me that Harden is indeed, you're saying he's cooked almost, basically.
Not totally cooked. I mean, look, the guy's still, a very good offensive player. I just think he's uneven now. It's like, what is it going to be tonight? And it wasn't like that with James Harden ever until now. Other than, listen, and I've said it. He's had some moments in the postseason, but they were like these blips. Now, they were important moments, but they were blips over the course of really, if you look at his whole playoff run, you're like, okay, I'm going to pick out these 3 games. And, yeah, they were big, but the regular season? No, never. I mean, rarely having any of these. Now it's like I'm not exactly sure what he's going to look like tonight. And the problem with that is they cannot afford to have that in the postseason. They could lose in the first round. If he is all over the place, they could lose in the first round if he is not consistently very good. And you could survive one dud. Yeah, he could have one really bad game. As long as it's not a Game 7, you can still survive that. But if he plays a 7-game series and he has 3 of those, how are you supposed to win that series?
No, it's funny. I used that analogy. I don't know, Andrew. It was a few days ago where I talked about what I need out of Harden, where I need at least 2 great dominant performances in a 7-game series. I need 4 star performances and only 1 dud. I mean, that's the only way I can survive in a series with especially this thin, right?
And here's the other thing. That's the next thing, and this is why they're tied together. you could possibly survive it if he had a couple in a series, okay? If you had a deep bench.
Right.
If you had some dude that was giving you 15, 16 off the bench every night.
Right, right.
Okay? If Maxey was getting 20 to 25 every night, instead of now it's like, okay, not exactly sure what I'm going to get out of him. So there's one dude that you know for a fact right now, you pencil it in. I mean, I'll be shocked if Embiid somehow takes a step back and does not play well in the playoffs even if it lasts, whatever. If it lasts 5 games, 6 games, 7, if it lasts 15 games, however long his playoff run is, I expect him to be great damn near every night. He's been that good this year. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. He's going to do it again in the postseason. But if Harden's kind of like, okay, I'm not exactly sure, and you have this thin of a bench, man, now it's not adding up to anything great. And I think, look, when we talked after the trade, I was very high on their ceiling, and it came down to him. I mean, let's be honest, it came down to James Harden. How are you going to look? And he has not looked like that dominant player that you need him to be in to navigate this, because it's a razor thin difference between Philly, Milwaukee, Boston, and Miami. Okay, Brooklyn obviously is in it too, but it's a razor thin, man. So if you have one of your top guys, that's your primary ball handler struggle, you're not surviving.
All right, so let me ask you about the bench. I keep harping on this thing because I just think it makes much more sense to bring Maxey off the bench. Look, he's going to play the minutes anyway, and you're going to have to pair him at times with Harden. But I think early on, because Harden is so ball dominant, especially to start the game, you want to get to buy some touches. The big man's got to eat early. Why not use Maxey off the bench? And this will at least help you parcel those minutes where you're not going to have like you did against Milwaukee, where you have that like late third, early fourth, that spot.
100% needs to be done. And here's why. I wasn't in favor of it at first. And I think that they did the right thing, because if you do it right away with the year Maxey had and how he was emerging, I just felt like that was sending the wrong message to him. Right off.
I know you did. I brought it up to you. I brought it up, and you were not for it.
Here's what they did. They gave it now a nice sample size, and guess what? Now you can go to him and say, "Listen, man, we need you. We need this to happen. Like this isn't about anything with you related to a demotion.
Right.
This is for our team. We need punch off the bench, and you're still going to play 35 minutes, but we have to have something with the second unit." That where we're not putting shifts, shift changes out there, man, anymore with that kind of just a glut in scoring, or Harden looking like he's looking with 4 bench players. No, can't do it. And so now it's more of, we tried it. We desperately need you to come off the bench and serve this role. And no, this isn't permanent. This is like to get through this, man, this year. We need this right now because it's an obvious glaring hole in their team. I mean, they took a total of 12 shots combined off their bench.
I know.
Combined. Most teams have one guy coming off the bench that gets 12 shots. Most teams, certainly good teams, you got one guy that's going to get 12 shots every night off your bench. Because that means you have depth, and that's why you're a good team. You can't have 6 guys play and take 12 shots total. When you got Maxey, who's been up and down a little bit with playing with Harden.
Right.
No. That's an easy decision now. That decision has been made for you.
Thank you, because I've been screaming for it for a bit now. Ever since this kind of slide has happened, it's just obvious. I mean, you just need to make him play. You got to bring him off. You have to bring him off the bench. Anything else that you're looking at, that you see, that you could somehow try to tweak? I mean, you got a great coach's eye.
Yeah, one of the things that I would love to see, but I don't know because of the nature of Harden's game if it's going to be possible. I still don't think they prioritize their identity late with being Embiid in the fourth quarter, and in the spots he needs it and wants it. And one of the reasons is because he's going to get hit with blitzes. He's going to get hit with some double teams. And when you get Harden on the floor and the ball comes out of there, it's not going to be a catch and shoot. Okay, so the timing of what comes out of a double team is not ideal. You look at some of the examples last night with Giannis or with Durant. They get double teamed and the ball comes out of the double team, whether it's a post, an ISO, or a couple times Durant, they ran at him 35 feet from the basket. And that ball comes out of there, and if it's not the first guy that's open, it's one more pass, and that guy's taking a catch and shoot because that's what you have to do to make teams pay, rotating out of double teams. Harden's going to catch it and put it back down again. He's not going to take advantage of the timing that comes out of the double team. So that's what even if you go to Embiid, if I'm playing them, I'm hitting them with a double team every single time in the fourth quarter.
Wow.
Every time. And I'm going to force Harden to play more as a catch-and-shoot player or know that, hey, even if it comes out and we rotate off of Harden, if he catches it, he's got to put the ball back down on the floor again to be effective. We have time to rotate back to him. Or he's coming right back into us in the lane. And I've seen it a couple times this year where he picked up offensive fouls on drives when he had an open shot because that's not what he's comfortable doing. He's not a catch-and-shoot player.
No.
He is a rhythm off-the-bounce player. So that's my concern.
Yeah, I mean, because he's never been that guy. He's not going to reinvent him now.
No, that's not who he is. That's not what he's comfortable doing, and it's okay. So my point being, I'm a little concerned because I want it to be so Embiid heavy in important moments because he's been so unstoppable. But I fear in the playoffs when you've got time to adjust to one team, he's going to get hit with a lot more blitzes early in possessions than he has. And so now what is the timing going to be out of that? And what is Harden going to do when the ball comes back to him? It's a conundrum, but I still don't think they have even gone down the road of prioritize this ball has to go into a beat he's good at, more so than Harden operating in a high ball screen or an isolation situation in an important moment. I don't think that's going to be a winning formula for them.
Okay. Oh, man, it's a lot to digest. And this is going into this thing. We're April 1st now.
Yeah.
So would you the red button, which is the push to sound the alarms, would you push that button?
Not yet.
All right.
Not yet. Look, I mean, you can't watch them. You can't watch them last night in particular and not be a little bit concerned. Okay. I'm curious because I'm not there. I'm not listening today. What's the pulse of the city?
Oh, well, I mean, I was a mess today, to be quite honest.
About the people calling in, though. What about the
No, the same. We're all seeing the same thing. Because here's what – it's not just you lost the game to the Pistons, right? I can make an excuse about the Orlando game, right? I can excuse the Orlando game and say, well, listen, they got blitzed, buried by Brooklyn. It was a complete hangover. This game it's important – right, you're talking about standings. You play Milwaukee tough. All right, you lose a close game. You're up by 6, entering the fourth quarter, and you got to outscore 29-15 in the fourth quarter against a young, bad team. That cannot happen. They've had trouble finishing games. They constantly blow leads. I mean, you can't be doing that all the time and expect to win. Go deep.
Yeah, I mean, I totally agree with you. And, even the Toronto game's concerning. Right? They lose that game.
What are you doing with Matisse, by the way? Because he's giving you nothing.
Yeah, no, he's not. I think there was just this hope all along. Hey, how many times have you said about Matisse Thybulle the last couple of years? If he can.
Right.
And you know what? I don't know if he can. So that's where I'm at now. With him, he's so important because of his defense, but you're going stretches of games, long stretches of games. You're really kind of playing 4 people offensively. I mean, and look, that's okay. Think about Oklahoma City when they had to run when those guys were every year they had a chance, right? They had a chance every year, and they were running guys like that out there, Andre Robersons of the world. Well,
right.
Okay, That's okay if your top two guys every night are doing what those two guys are doing. Every single night they were doing it. So now you can have a guy like that. But when you're getting some of this up and down, inconsistent play out of Harden, out of Maxey, that's not something that you can really survive with. But you have to have them. You have to have them hound those guys because Tyrese isn't ready for that, and Harden's not going to take on that responsibility. So where's it going to come? Danny Green,
right.
Much as he wants to do that, he's not the same defensive player he was. He doesn't have that impact anymore. So where's it coming from? It's got to come from Thibault, but you can survive it if Harden and Embiid are great, and Maxey's really good. You can survive it then. You can't survive it when those guys struggle, and now you've played 20 minutes with a non-threat.
All right, last thing, Legs. If I ask you now to reseed, so to speak, the contenders, how would you list the contenders in the East?
You're not going to like it.
No, I guess not. How would you do it, brother?
I'd put Milwaukee 1.
Right. I would agree.
I'd put Miami 2. I'd put Boston 3. I'd put Philly 4.
Where's Brooklyn?
But here's the thing with Brooklyn. Those guys are scary. I haven't seen enough yet that at some point, man, you're going to have to get 4 or 5 stops in a row.
Right.
Right. They're and look, maybe they won't because Kyrie and KD are so good and they're so good under pressure. You want to get into situations of like one possession games against a team that's got those two guys.
No.
You're going to bet against that. So I hear you. Brooklyn hovering. And look, you got a handful of games left here in the regular season, and then they're going to be involved in a play-in game, at least one. By the time we actually start the playoffs and they're in a 7-game series with somebody, I might feel differently. But right now, I'm going to give these other teams that have been doing it for longer stretches more of a benefit of a doubt than a team that has played like 10, 12 games together at full strength and can't guard anybody. I'm going to give a benefit of doubt to these other teams. They're a little more well-rounded. But for me right now, I think Milwaukee's the most complete team.
All right. I agree with that. My brother, great stuff, buddy. Have a great weekend. You're the best.
We'll talk next week and just go, hey, listen. Get off the air.
All right.
Start your weekend early. Go pop a cold one. You'll be all right.
Love you, buddy. Thank you, brother. Here he is, the great Tim Legler, Legs, on the Comcast Business Hotline. Tune us after the Harden trade. He had the Sixers 1 in the East. Now he has them 4. Thank you. No. We'll come back. Oh, still one more segment to hang. Cause Radio Tune. It's 97.5 The Fanatic.
Fanatic Sports
Yeah, that
Update.
just sucks. I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this update is brought to you by Visit Philadelphia. You need to get away. It's not how far away you go. It's how far away you feel. Pack light, plan big for Philly. Book your stay at visitphilly.com. These Sixers, man, we just wanted them to get a win yesterday. A blowout win would have been nice, but a win in general after they lost to the Suns and the Bucks. But no, they traveled to Detroit and get beat up by the Pistons, getting outscored 29-15 in the fourth quarter. James Harden had 18 points on the night, 14 of which came in the first half. So only 4 in the second half for Harden. These Sixers are still the 4th seed in the Eastern Conference. They're off today, but they're back tomorrow when they host the Charlotte Hornets. You'll be able to listen to that game and all the Sixers games live right here on The Fanatic. Keep it locked here in The Fanatic for all the latest news and information. I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this is 97.5 The Fanatic.
It's the Cuz, Anthony Gargano. Weekdays 10 to 2 on 97.5 The Fanatic.
Hi, I'm Steven Singer. Yep, that's me, the I Hate Steven Singer guy. People stop and ask me all the time, what does this mean, I hate Steven Singer? Well, maybe it's because there really is a Steven Singer, and guess what? It's me. After all, if you go into any of the 700 or so Zales drawers, you won't find a Mr. Zale in any of them. He died in 1995. There isn't a Mr. K at any one of the 900 or so K drawers, and you can't meet Mr. Jarrett of any of their over 200 Galleria of jewelry stores. What even is a Galleria? Anyway, if you like something at Jarrett, you'll most probably like the selection at K's and Zales as well. Know why? They're all owned by the same company. What a business I'm in. One company has all these different names. Why do they feel the need to do that? Maybe they think you won't notice they sell the same stuff in all their stores. Stop buying this stuff. Buy real jewelry from a real jeweler. Visit me, the real Steven Singer, at our flagship store and find out why most jewelers in America hate me. By the way, you'll have to visit me in our flagship store because it's our only store. On the phone, 888 I Hate Steven Singer. Online, IHateStevenSinger.com. Or at the other corner of 8th and Walnut.
Are you one of the millions of homeowners who haven't refinanced yet? If so, I'm here to tell you it's not too late. Hi, I'm Wesley Hogan with Westland Financial. Although the lowest rates may be in our rearview mirror, as the economy recovers from the biggest economic shock of our lifetime, rates still remain near historic lows. In fact, with the dramatic increase in home values, this may be the perfect time to put that new home equity to work. Take advantage of our cash out refi program and pay off high-rate credit cards, car loans, or other high-interest rate debt. Or finally make those home improvements you put on hold for so long. Best of all, we can do this with no closing costs. That's right. Whether it's a conventional, FHA, or VA loan, we'll pay for your title, settlement, lender, and recording fees. So call Westland at 888-455-3669. That's 888-455-3669. It's the biggest no-brainer in the history of mankind. 888-455-3669.
Westland Financial Corp is licensed by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania Department of Banking. NMLS number 3304. Not all loans apply. Equal housing lender.
Natural Lawn of America got me a beautiful green lawn with fewer weeds using far less chemicals. For more than 30 years, Natural Lawn's been creating green lawns quickly, more naturally, and with fewer weeds. Now, Natural Lawn isn't your average cookie-cutter lawn care service. Their certified specialists will assess your lawn and develop a customized treatment plan, feeding your soil with their exclusive organic-based nutrients. This unique approach has reduced chemical use by 85%, creating a safer lawn for your family and pets to enjoy. Locally owned and family operated, right here in the Delaware Valley, trust the leader in organic-based lawn care. Get the results you want and the peace of mind you deserve. Just call Natural Lawn today and take advantage of their limited time offer, free seeding every year. Schedule Natural Lawn's full service program by April 30th and get free seeding every year. Just call 800-FREE-SEED. That's 800-FREE-SEED. Choose my lawn care company, Natural Lawn of America. Greener grass, fewer weeds, guaranteed.
High-efficiency equipment for lower bills, special financing, and rebates on qualifying systems.
What?
Oh, I'm trying to memorize something I heard on the radio. Peace of mind warranties.
Why?
Because our AC is on its last leg, and I need to convince you to call a Bryant Heating and Air Conditioning contractor.
No, you don't. I heard the same ad. And you forgot cleaner, healthier air.
Pierce Phelps Bryant will do whatever it takes to keep you comfortable. To find a local Bryant Heating and Air Conditioning dealer near you, visit nopaybryant.com.
Bryant.
Whatever it takes.
In times of emergency, it's the children who suffer most. Right now, over 7 million children in Ukraine and its bordering countries are in need of food and clean water, medical care, clothing, and a safe place to sleep. For the past 75 years, UNICEF has worked to deliver these essential needs to the world's most vulnerable children and families. This station is part of the Beasley Best community of caring, supporting the humanitarian efforts of UNICEF for the children affected by the crisis in Ukraine. To learn more or to make a donation to UNICEF, visit our website.
O'Reilly. Protect your vehicle's engine with Syntec and O'Reilly Auto Parts. Syntec Premium Full Synthetic Motor Oil is formulated for today's engines to dissipate heat and friction and reduce wear. Right now, get 5 quarts of Syntec Full Synthetic and a MicroGuard Select filter for just $33.99. Try Syntec today, exclusively at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Hi, I'm Flo from Progressive. If you love the sports like me, you get annoyed with your team or player. So Progressive's going to help take your mind off your team or that player for a moment. Instead of thinking about how they lost that thing recently, think about Progressive letting you compare our direct rates side by side with competitors to easily find the lowest option. Don't worry, your sports ball team or player will get them next time. Hope this distraction from Progressive about easily comparing rates was helpful to not think about that last game or match or season. I mean, even though I love sports ball.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Comparison rates not available in all states or situations. Prices vary based on how you buy.
The Wawa Sizzly is back at Wawa. Start your day with any 2 Sizzlies for $5. Gotta have a Wawa.
Betway, official sports betting partner of the 76ers. Visit us.betway.com to learn more. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Listen to 97.5 The Fanatic everywhere. On Alexa at 975thefanatic.com, the Fanatic app, and now on Odyssey. More of the Anthony Gargano Show now.
On 97.5 The Fanatic.
Tunis. Did we really need legs to tell us that?
Feel any better?
No,
Oh,
I
okay.
don't. And he echoed what the general said. General said it too. Oh, he's cooked. Oh, man. I keep thinking Somebody told me, like, listen, he's got another gear, rope-a-dope. But, like, rope-a-dope doesn't come into play when you have an ISO on a big man and you can't beat him off the dribble. That's not rope-a-dope.
No.
That's just end of the rope.
Yeah. He took a pair of scissors to the rope.
All right. Oh, stop. Don't do it. Don't do that on Friday.
Hold on.
Because we got a yo.
Yo.
So, our man Paulie Cheesesteak on Twitter.
Hello, Paulie Cheesesteak.
Has probably the greatest ear in the world. He knows where this is from. This song. Ready for this? He goes, that's sad music that you played for Gargano on the show. I'm wondering how it got in your system because I knew it sounded familiar and I did some digging and I was right. It's a song from a Sega CD video game called Lunar the Silver Star, released in 1994.
What?
And he heard this and realized it, and he sent me the YouTube link. And it's that game.
Oh my God.
Now let me.
Holy cheesesteak. That's unbelievable.
Now let me add to it. This is from Lord Bull God. In response, for reference, this is the song that plays at the part of the game where the hero brings his new mentor back to his village, only for him to reveal himself as the evil overlord who kills the local kind old dragon and kidnaps the whole village to enslave them in his mining camps. So is Harden?
He's the evil man in disguise?
Is Harden the evil overlord, man?
Dude, please don't tell me that.
I don't know. Why would I play this song?
Oh, stop.
I have no idea what the song's from, man. And I'm finding out that there's overlords.
So now you're telling me he really is Ahasa.
That's what my man said.
Dude, I can't go into the playoffs with this
Lord
mindset.
Bull God, man.
Lord, oh my God. He's making me nervous. You're making me nervous. Legs is making me scared. It was already in a bad way. It's not good, Tunis. Not good.
Now, Luis Ortiz checks in on Twitter.
What's my man Luis say?
He wants you to answer a question.
No. What, Luis?
Why can't we expect James Harden to catch and shoot? But ever since he got to the team, that's all we expected of Tobias Harris, and that's not his game either. Double standard? Dude is an all-time player. He better learn how to do that.
I mean, he's just not a catch and shoot. Never was the catch and shoot guy because he has the ball in his hands. It's not about being a double standard. I mean, Tobias, you play as a wing player. So I don't think it's a double standard. Look, whatever they got to do to win, I don't know what to say other than they need to win. You know what I'm saying, Tunis?
I hear you.
That's it. Oh, is this G-Mama? Patricia!
Hi, how are you?
Is this your birthday?
Today's my birthday, guys. No joke, so I wanted to share it with you.
Oh, happy birthday, sweetheart.
So the other thing I wanted to say is that here's my take on things. I think the Sixers are not getting what they need from their coaching staff. I think this is a morale thing. I think it's psychological.
Okay, all right. Now, what would G-Mama do? And what would she do? What do you think? Like, what do you think they need? You have an intuitive way about you.
Oh, by the way, Andrew, you're very handsome. I saw a picture of you yesterday.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
How's the baby?
He's doing good.
Good.
He's doing good.
I don't know what they should do, but I do agree with you about Maxey. And I don't know what they should do, but I see it like this: Milwaukee, Miami, Sixers, and Brooklyn.
Yeah.
So I really think they need some sort of a rally cry from their coaching staff. Something's not right. They all look depressed.
Yeah. Listen, I hear you. I don't know. I think their body language, their lack of focus. I mean, it all screams of what you're talking about.
It's all of that stuff. And I think I think Doc, I don't like to say this because, he's the coach, but I don't think he's the greatest coach in the world.
Right.
And I think he's got so much talent. He doesn't know how to spread the talent around.
I hear you, G Mama. That's why I keep saying it about going to Maxie and go, listen, young buck, we need you on the bench.
Yeah.
We need you.
And I mean, Green is good. He's actually a really good friend of my nephew from North Carolina. But he's not as good as he used to be. And I don't know. I just think that Doc doesn't know how to spread the wealth around.
Yeah. So what are you going to do to celebrate the birthday?
Well, I went out to lunch with Mallory and my son-in-law, John. And then I'm going to a lacrosse game for my boys.
Oh, that's great.
What else am I doing? I don't know, but I love my birthday. I will have a great time no matter what.
Atta girl. Listen, happy birthday. Many, 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 many more. All right? God bless you.
All right, bye.
Bye. That's awesome. April 1st. Yeah. Wallace. Let me get Wallace up there. Wallace, what's going on, Wallace?
Yo, what's going on, cuz?
How you feeling, brother?
I'm all over the place, but, it may not work itself out. I don't know. You feel me?
Yeah.
But honestly, I didn't really want to talk anything about the Sixers. They just need to figure it out, honestly. So that's that. I just wanted to touch on Tunis's thought of the day because, dude, I am a massive fan of MLB The Show.
Yeah.
And, dude, massive. And so I remember when we got Nick, right, in the trade or whatever, or we signed him or whatever. So I'm like, dude, I got to try this out. So I'm on 21. I'm playing online. I got lineup. I don't have everybody, but I'll give you my first four. I had J-Roll, and then I put Schwarby, Harper, and then the Castellanos, right? So I'm playing online.
Wait, you had Jimmy playing? You put Jimmy?
Jimmy first, yeah, because it's a mode on it's called Diamond Dynasty.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
Legends players.
I love it.
So, yeah, I had J-Roll at 1, and then Schwarby, Harper, and Castellanos.
You should put Howard in there, too. Put the piece.
Hey, he's actually in 22. They brought him back for 22, him and Chase. They brought him back together, so that'll be exciting. But I just wanted to share that because I wanted to know what it would feel like if I was seeing this on TV. So, first game, J-Roll hit a leadoff home run, and the guy quit. So I was like, all right, that's no fun. So I played it. He quit instantly. I'm like, dude, what? That was in the 3-2 count.
That's a violation. You can't quit first batter.
That's what I'm saying, dude. I took his 101 fastball deep, but he quit. So the second game, I switched up J-Roll and Schwarby. And Schwarby goes out, hits a home run, and I struck out with J-Roll.
Well, I think Schwarber's going to
home run,
and then Harper. Okay.
And then Castellanos hits a home run, and I'm like, holy shit!
It's going to be a lot of fun, Wallace.
The dude quit. The dude quit again. So I was just.
And that was another. That's a different. Was that and that was a different dude?
Yeah, it was a different guy.
They're just all quitting. Nobody wants to face the brutes. Nobody wants to face the brutes on Broad. I love it, Wallace. I love it. Nobody wants to face the brutes on Broad. They can quit even in MLB The Show.
Now, let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Is it outrageous to think that Castellanos and Harper, left and right, could end up being like on the all-time Philly starting 9? Left field, you got the bull.
No.
Right? Like, Whitey's in center.
No, you haven't had
like
a
right,
great
like
outfielder.
You're watching right now.
Right, you have Abreu. I mean, think of the outfielders that you would have.
It's been that bad. Like forget the with all due respect, forget the 1800 players.
Right.
I'm saying, since the 50s, your all-time starting 9, two of the guys are on the team right now.
Yeah.
And JT could get to catcher depending on how his career goes.
Yeah, I mean, I without a doubt, Castellanos is going to be interesting.
Yeah. Bohm went yard, by the way, today.
Did he? That's a good sign.
Yeah, it was nice swing. Went dead center.
They had him playing third, right? Not DHing?
Yeah, but I just wonder how that works out because Schwarber / Castellanos switch at the DH spot, I would imagine. If Stott's playing third,
right,
is Bohm a bench piece, or do you end up trying to move him?
I think I would move him.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's no place for him to play unless you hold on to him because Didi's done after this year. Then Stott's your shortstop of the future, and Bohm's at third. But is Bohm cool? I guess you just have to be like, hey, listen.
Dude, you got the DH, so that helps. You know, I just don't know. I don't know. I need to see him. I need to see where he's at defensively, too.
Yes, definitely.
It's a big piece here. I got to look at him. I'm excited about Stott.
Yeah, me too, man. He's been on fire.
I don't know about you, but like he feels legitimate to me.
Yeah.
Right?
I love a left-handed hitting shortstop.
Doesn't he feel legitimate?
Awesome.
He feels legitimate. Slick Rick. Yo, Slick Rick.
Cuzzo, happy Friday to everybody.
Happy Friday, Slick Rick.
Welcome to fatherhood, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you so much.
What you got to do for me is this, man. You got to find out what I couldn't accomplish myself with my two. They're grown now. Anyway, how to keep them young, man.
Oh, yeah.
They grow so fast, man. So if you can come up with that formula, man, you definitely call me.
I'll be a millionaire.
If you keep them young, man, then that means we stay young. You know what I'm saying? So
I hear you.
You know what? That's beautiful. It's beautiful. And it's you're so right, Slick Rick. It goes by so fast.
It does.
Judas was talking about being in the hospital. You remember, Slick Rick? The little, you know those baby blankets at the hospital? They're really soft. And I remember bringing them home, right? Because Judas did this, letting the dog smell the baby blanket. And we did that, and the dog, like, loved it. And then the babies come home. And
they bond.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
It is.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but congratulations once again, man.
Thanks, man. Thank you so much.
Good job. I was looking for you at the Beers with Bob's. I was looking for both of you, actually. You two were the first names that I dropped when I went there, and they were like, nah. I was like, oh, well, I understand. He's probably babysitting. And I said, because he's probably at a game or something. But anyway, I was there. I got one of the Play the Song shirts.
Oh, it's awesome.
We're not doing that to the playoffs, hopefully.
Yeah, not today.
Let's hold off. Oh, definitely not. But I'm not going to dwell on the game last night. I'm in a different type place. Basically, I'm looking at last year, where we were, how we went forward, how we did get the 1 seed, and then we know what the results were. So this year looks like we're not doing that. So I'm always going to see the glass half full. So I'm thinking that, like as crazy as it may sound, that they're saving it. Because last year, I think they expended a lot at the end of the year. I think it's one key factor that really kept.
Yeah, I listen. I feel you. I'm hoping the same thing. There's some rope-a-dope going on, but
yes.
But my only fear, Slick Rick, Harden has to be like so much is riding on Harden, and they have to have two things. They got to learn how to finish games, and Harden can't be washed all the way washed. He can't be.
Now you know the general's your man, and he's my man too.
Yeah.
However, nobody agrees on anything because that's just not reality. And I have to directly contradict him, and I'm going to call him later on that he's washed. Because the thing is, if you watch closely and you only look at Harden, and I know you watch the whole game, but like I go back and I watch the games, and if you only watch him, he plays in spurts. He's not as young as he used to be.
I agree with that. I agree.
Blow by guys, so he can still do it. However, just not with the regularity and frequency.
I think you're both right. I think you're right on. I do. Thank you, Slick Rick. I hear you. It's, you know, again, I saw it the other night against Milwaukee. And so I think we're all on the same page. Because Ty didn't even say he's completely washed. He just went or cooked or whatever. Just in that moment, it kind of stood out. And it's true. There's been times where he has failed to be able to use that quickness and didn't have that, like, giddy up. But then there's times when he has, to Slick Rick's point. So that's, you know, it is with irregularity, to use Slick Rick's. I think he's right about that. Is that enough, though? And that's the biggest question.
No, it's probably not enough.
With the bench this thin, is that enough?
It's enough when you're with your starting five.
It's like Leg said that. Leg said, listen, if they have a bench, all right, well, if he has 2 down games, one game, you have a bench game. Which is why I go back to my thoughts, which is you need Maxey on the bench.
Yeah, and he still plays his starter minutes. It's just that first quarter, because you saw it again yesterday. They came out the gate hot in the first quarter. They were up, 12, I believe it was, and then the Pistons made it close, tight at the end of the first quarter, and then it's a tie game going into halftime or 2-3 point lead, and then the rest is history in the second half. But you're right, that second push in the first quarter could be huge for the Sixers if he's coming off the bench.
I have a yo.
Oh, okay. Here you go.
Because we got a yo.
I got my man Yo to Bobby from Midway Airlines. My boy Bobby.
Hello.
Listening to the show. Nikki. Hello, Nikki.
Gentlemen, speaking of Bobby, man, ain't nobody replacing Bobby's war in right field, man. He's like a 198. Bobby the bat. Come on, Tunis. You can't replace Bobby.
Bobby.
Listen, I do believe he's underrated, but,
well, stop.
Bryce, man.
I can't. What? Hey, we got to do a segment on that.
Bobby was a good ball player.
Oh, man. Well, how old were you when Bobby played?
-5. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, come on, man. You didn't see Bobby play. That's why you thought he was a good ball player.
He's a good ball player, man. Love Bobby.
He was a good ball player,
He's a good ball player.
He was okay.
Bobby Baseball was a good ball player.
There was things that a lot of people hated about his game. I get it, but he was a good ball player.
I mean, he was a professional hitter. I mean,
Yeah, that's all. He was just a dude in a lineup. He wasn't. He
was more than a dude in a lineup. You would take Bobby Abreu now
if he could play left field. Oh no, I would have put.
He had a good arm.
Played left field. No, what I'm saying is we didn't have outfielders last year. I don't want him now. What am I going to do with Bobby?
No, you're right.
That kind of a player,
but he was
any
a good
major
ball
league
player.
team would take right now.
Oh, if he could play second base, I would.
So. Oh, I hear you. Well, you're talking about because you have Harper and Castellanos.
Yeah, what am I going to do with Bobby right now?
Right.
I'm not saying the Phillies. I'm saying an MLB team would take Bobby Abreu right now. The way he works the count, his power, his tools.
The Ready Phils will love him.
Wow!
Anyway,
oh my God!
The Sixers played so bad and left such a bad taste in you guys' mouth. You guys were Eagles gear today.
Right?
Yeah, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, it's both of us.
Dude.
My God, it's a good eye by you, Nikki. That's a Freudian. That's something Freudian, man.
That's deep Freudian. That's deep in the psyche.
Yeah.
So I was, I call you all the time, but I called you I think 2 weeks ago after a bad Thursday loss, and I was on right after the leg segment, and I was more depressed after than before. And the same thing happened now. I mean, I'm even more depressed. Like the first segment was depressing. Then we got the kind of. Got the frivolity, we got a little funny, and it was great. And now I'm depressed again going into the weekend. I'm worried. I'm seriously worried. Last year we were number 1 seed, and we had Ben Simmons, and we weren't this worried.
I know. You're right. You're right. Like I can't believe we're going into the weekend, and there's like real concern.
Yeah, and Forbidden Rice is sitting there laughing.
I know.
Sitting there laughing at us.
And here's the thing. I didn't feel like, listen, Tuesday night, they played that Milwaukee team. It was a good ball game. Whatever. Last night was hard. Like, just finishing, and you're up 6 against a bad team. Oh, come on, man.
It's not the losses, it's not the losses against good teams like Milwaukee that bother me, that scare me. It's these bad losses against really bad teams where you have the lead, and they can't stop the other team.
Yeah. Yeah, they are a woeful defensive team.
And that's why I don't want to see the Nets at all because, like Leg said, they said, I don't know if they can shut anybody down, but they don't have to worry about it because the Sixers shut themselves down at least half of 2 different quarters.
All right, brother. All right. Oh, my God, Andrew. So here's the worst thing about last night and where we sit today. You know what the worst thing is? Because this schedule doesn't really include anybody of note.
Oh, well, it was just the Pistons that they beat the final game of the season.
Right? Like there's going to be nothing to get you,
like it was just the Hornets, it was just this, it was just that, yeah.
It's like, who do you got left that's good? They got Toronto, which, by the way, that'll be an interesting game because you talk about the vaccinations.
Yeah, we'll find out who
plays.
We'll find out who is not vaccinated.
Yes.
Hornets tomorrow at the Cavs Sunday,
Matisse.
Which is always a...
That's my vote.
You think so?
He's my guess.
All right. At Indiana, at Toronto, home against Indiana, home against the Pistons. In the all-important revenge game with the Pistons.
Yeah, so, you just want them to be good, to play well, right?
Yeah, but I also want them rested, which is another issue.
Well, that's true.
Like, I want them to
look sharp. Now, here's the thing. With the playing game, playing tournament.
That helps, yeah.
You're going to get rest.
That does help.
But to your point, we're really not going to feel at ease until the playoffs begin, and then it's white knuckle. It's a white knuckle ride.
Yeah, God forbid the first round goes like 6 or 7 games. God forbid they lose, but,
No, listen, I still only really fear the Bucks and the Nets.
Yes.
As crazy as it sounds, I think they can beat Boston, and I think they can beat Miami. I think you agree with me.
Yeah, I do. You and I I think it was yesterday we talked about it. If they face the Heat in the second round and they lose, colossal disappointment.
I think they can beat both of those teams.
Because I think Spoelstra wins 2 games just based off his coaching alone. But talent, the Sixers should be able to beat the Heat. They have to get there first. And they would match up. They're going to be probably the 4th seed. So they would face him in the second round.
Yeah. All right, well, that's going to do it for us. Everybody have a great weekend. Oh, my. Well, I hate going to the weekend like this, but, listen, have fun. It's a weekend. We'll be good. Stay tuned. Mike Emis, the General, and Jen coming up next. We love you.